The Wild Wild West.
Hi, we're here interviewing black Republicans. Lemaire, what's it like being a black Republican now?
I haven't fully committed to Republicanism.
Yeah.
I haven't completely committed.
What are your policies so far?
You know, I hate when they kill babies. I hate that.
Oh, you hate abortion?
That's your main issue?
And I think we should keep people out. I know you're here, but we should keep people out, dude.
My mom's visiting. Her and her friend were out. They were out drinking wine last night. And I got to overhear my mom and her friend discussing Israel-Palestine last night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I was just trying to play a video game, and my mom was like, well, they started it, and this is war. So I was sitting there like, pausing the game, like, Mom, what do you know about Israel-Palestine? He's like, well, I know that.
Yeah, it was so funny to watch how you and your mom like with each other. It's really funny.
Yeah.
She's just trying to be nice. You're like, Mom, does that really make sense?
I do. I need to stop being a brat to my mom.
Yeah, you got to be good to your mom. Man.
I know, and
Rule
I'm
number
such
one.
look, I'm being good. On paper, I'm very good to her.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll buy her stuff.
That's good.
You got
then-
it. You got
Off
it, I
paper,
think.
though, you're a fucking
In person,
demon.
in person, people are like, "Oh man, this guy's kind of mean to his mom." I don't know why I treat her not badly, but like when she makes shit. You know how this isn't good. She'll make up stories, like in groups, to try to like sound funny.
Like embarrassing stories about you
She'll
from
toss into
childhood.
embarrassing stories.
What's an
Last
example?
night she almost did it. Yesterday at the table, I heard she was hitting me with the fucking "Here it comes."
Yeah.
Because in like when I was a kid, I'll be honest, third grade, I sharded at the end of the day. And I made it the whole way home with I escaped. No one caught me.
How much poop was?
It was enough that it smelled.
What time?
In the classroom. It
Damn.
smelled.
So did your friends realize that you had-
Waiting for the bus. I shit in the classroom when they were calling the buses. I shit my pants. Got home, stunk the bus up. I was like,
Jesus.
"Oh, it stinks. Who did that?" and then I got home, and at dinner, they were like, "How was your day?" And I was like, "It was messy." I said it was messy,
You didn't elaborate.
and then I was like, "I shit my pants." But the joke is that, "How was your day?" It was messy.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we were sitting outside and I heard her. She was like, "How was your day? Was it messy?" And I was like, "Don't me shitting my pants right now." So I'll give her that. That was a good one.
She was telling us the other day how she tried her hardest not to make you feel. She was like, I used to read him books, I used to read him stories, but he just
Try to not make me my father.
yeah.
Whoa.
He was like, but then
Jesus,
he just
that's
started
like
turning
dark.
into
See,
Phil.
that's what I mean. She says wild shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
She loves Phil.
She
Like, it's not like they're divorced.
No.
And they've never had a problem.
No, she loves Phil so much.
Yeah, Phil's the best. Yeah, what the fuck? She says like dramatic things like that.
Yeah,
And that I can't, I get annoyed.
I understand.
So I need to work on that and be very nice to her.
For sure.
Anyway.
Did you buy her a house yet or what?
I got her pool. I'm gonna make them keep the house.
Okay.
I like the childhood house that I grew up
shit.
in. So I'm like, I'm not.
You
yeah.
bought her the Mechanicsburg house.
Yeah, the Mechanicsburg house they own, and I bought they got a nice pool.
So
in
you
the
paid for
backyard.
renovations.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Is it a lap pool or it's more like a small one?
It's a pretty big fucking pool. It's worth close to as much as they paid for the house.
Damn.
And I was like, you can get a pool. I was like, Mom, I don't care how much it costs. I didn't think they were that expensive.
How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
It was like right now it's probably sitting at like $200.
Oh, you bought her a nice house.
She got like a giant pool because she was like, "Okay, here's what I want," and I was like, "Mom, you don't have to go cheap on this. You can get whatever you want." And then she sent me an invoice for like, she's like, "With the landscaping, it's going to be about $250,000." I was like, "All right, so I don't ever want to hear that I'm a bad fucking son again." She's Last night was funny too. Yeah, I was making fun of her for it. I was like, "Mom, the pool is $250,000. Shut up." She was like, "It is not. It is not $250,000." And I was like, "How much is it?" She was like, "There's one more thing we have to add to it." I was like, "God damn." But she's having fun, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
She's
she
having
put
a
up
good
with
time.
me being a fucking loser for 30 years, so that's good
Well, now you did it, man. You're on top of the world right now, bro.
for the time being. Yes,
Full circle.
till I blow all my money on pools for my mom. Anyway, it's nice for you to join us,
man.
dude. Andrew Callaghan, everybody. Let's get it.
Thanks for the invite, man. I appreciate it. I'm a huge
very
fan.
happy. We are such big fans of yours. I wish Matt could be here for this. Matt's a really big fan. He's been talking about you a lot on the pod lately.
Yeah, that's why I hit you guys up.
Yeah.
Pennsylvanian excellence in the pod.
Hell yeah, dude.
You guys, so you're Mechanicsburg, he's Havertown.
Yes. And where are you? You're
Just Philadelphia.
just Center City?
Yeah, pretty much. Center City, Fairmount.
Nice. That's where Matt lived. He lived in Fairmount.
I grew up like right behind Eastern State Penitentiary.
Nice.
Like right between Girard and Spring.
What years were you there?
I was there from like 1997, year of birth,
Hell
to
yeah.
I would say 2008. And my dad was such a what's it called, Pearl Jam fan that he got like a bunch of Pearl Jam lyrics tattooed, and he's like, we're moving to Seattle. And so we just picked up and followed grunge across the world.
That's pretty fucking
Your dad
wild,
followed Pearl Jam?
No, not followed Pearl Jam physically.
Oh, okay.
But followed the spirit of Pearl Jam.
Yeah, the spirit of Pearl Jam, which doesn't exist there anymore.
We found out the hard way. They divorced about a year after.
Yeah. The spirit of Pearl Jam doesn't. What, did they got to divorce Is that what you said?
Yeah, they did divorce.
Yeah, after the Pearl Jam move?
Not because the spirit of Pearl Jam was the thing of the past, but they had a independent.
Grunge is dead. This marriage is dead. Yeah, Seattle's nice though. I like Seattle.
It's all right.
I was in Vancouver first and then Seattle. And Vancouver seems like just a nice version of Seattle.
Did you go to the downtown east side of Vancouver?
No, I heard about that.
It's like the Kensington of
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah. I heard it was the
for
Kent.
sure.
Yeah, I got in an argument. There is that weird like sense of pride you have where you're like, no, Philly's the worst place on earth. And I was arguing with a Canadian lady, and she was like, no, Vancouver's the worst place. And then we shared videos, and I think I shared your K&A stuff.
Oh, okay, I would say Philly's far worse than Vancouver.
Thank you.
Yeah, you win.
In your face, Canadian lady.
Yeah, we do take pride in our the
But
way
you're
we
from
treat our
Philly.
people.
You got that bias.
I'm from Philly, but when I grew up, my parents always told me, like, no matter what happens, do not cross Girard Avenue.
Yeah.
So I knew there was like some mystical nightmare land about a mile from my house, but I had no visual until I was 26, and I was like, let's go cover this. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the most disturbing place I've ever seen. The
Yeah.
corner of K&A.
Yeah.
I've seen some shit, and that's the worst.
Do you remember when that guy, it was like 3 years ago, he was driving like 120 miles an hour in an Escalade and just slammed into he eviscerated a bum. He hit a bum going like 120. That's crazy. He hit one of those guys that was like,
Someone
nodding
nodding
off, standing at a train
Yeah,
station.
that's got to be the worst high ever.
Or the best.
Oh, yeah.
I think it might honestly be the best way to go.
Did the guy survive?
No. Dude, it was going for real. It was a lightning bolt down K&A.
Certain drug users have superhuman strength. So
I think a couple of them got hit and survived, like bounced.
the tweakers survived.
Yes,
The junkies
they
died.
made it. The Junkerman was asleep.
Junkerman.
The Junkerman. Yeah, it's fun. I know you're an advocate for the fellows, but we like to refer to them as the Junkermans.
I mean, I think that's fair.
And the Junkermans, we would drive around K&A and Junkermans. We didn't taunt them out the window.
We did.
We were yelling in the car.
Yeah.
Hey, no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, we filmed a lot of the show in a show we made in Philadelphia. This sketch show we made, and at night when we were done with the shoots, we would drive around and just like take a look at K&A at night.
What was your main takeaway from those drives?
It was so shocking. I kept doing it.
Yeah.
Like it was that fucking crazy. I'm like, I can't like injecting into open wounds, and that's not like a rare thing. They're all doing it when you see them.
Yeah.
You will see that.
Ben Shapiro just went down there.
Oh man.
He was like filming in the back seat of a fucking Escalade.
Yeah, he's probably like, this
"Look
isn't an open air prison. This is pretty nice.
He's like, look at what the Democrats have done. It's like, oh yeah, they created Trank, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the Republicans are going to fix homelessness and end abortion.
Dude, like you were saying, we were talking a little bit before, but you're
They
saying
will clean it up, dude. They'll get them out of there. We won't notice. They're going to go through hell, but we won't notice.
Dude, I kind of want to know about the Trank Bros.
Oh, yeah.
They seem like cool. Like, I mean, I know, like, you know, but like, I don't know. They seem like not good guys, but like, you know, they look
I
like,
don't think I really know what you mean.
they look like they have fun.
That was Matt's top question too. He was like, make sure you ask him about the Trank Bros.
Oh yeah, man. Those are the head chefs of Kensington. That was some dark energy in that house where I talked to him. Like I'd never been around just like sheer darkness in that sense before, but those guys were not playing around.
Yeah.
And my eyes were burning because like the mist or whatever, the powder coming off the table was like creating this thick, dense atmospheric layer of like trank dust.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
your
God.
eyes were fucking burning, and like they're heating up lamb in the microwave in the kitchen behind there. That's all they eat is lamb.
Yeah.
They only eat lamb?
Yeah, they see it as like a super high class delicacy.
That's pretty cool. Lamb is pretty high class, dude. Some lamb chops out the microwave.
Yeah.
And then you dish out trank. Fucking people dying outside. Yeah, that's truly dark energy. That's like real.
Yeah.
Those are Satanists.
They had like one moment that I didn't even put in because it was
Yeah.
so weird. But I guess they're like trying to be funny. One of them was like, "Hey, you know who my favorite bitch is, right?" And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Kim Kardashian." I go, "Why?" He's like, "That white girl." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That's my favorite bitch because I love that white girl." And I was like Coke? And they're like, "Yeah." And that was it.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, that
Good
was
job.
fucking
You could have picked
awkward.
a whiter lady.
I know.
Tilda
But
Swinton.
it was like in the middle of an intense interview, and I was like, "Am I supposed to laugh right now?" But that was like their attempt at like hilarious comedy.
Yeah, we're gonna break this thing open.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I should probably get into open mics. That's with the Trank Brothers. They're gonna head down to Helium, Philly.
Hit the Raven Lounge.
Yeah,
They hit the Raven Lounge. They'll make some sales.
they could make some sales. At the, yeah, they get you.
What I couldn't believe, dude, I couldn't believe that they're willing to actually talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you learn that like everybody, no matter what they're doing, wants to be recognized for their work. Like they want to be remembered by history, even if what they're doing is like technically immoral. They think like we did something historic, which they did.
Yeah.
They created Trank.
Yeah.
And that's basically had an impact, and they want to be recognized and have a statement.
how the
Yeah.
fuck have they not been arrested?
I don't know, man. What do you think?
Like, if you can just go interview the guys that did it.
I've had that thought a lot. Like it's almost easier as a journalist to get to someone than it is for the cops.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because like they're trained in avoiding cops, but they love exposure. Like everybody loves publicity, especially drug dealers.
Yeah, like didn't Sean Penn interview like El Chapo?
Right.
Sean Penn did interview El Chapo.
And then didn't El Chapo get arrested? I think Sean Penn's a fed dude. He's like Diddy, bro.
The informant.
I think that happened because El Chapo said he was a huge fan of Sean Penn's movies. I think El Chapo actually requested
He
Senor
probably
Penn to
loves
come
I Am
visit him.
Sam.
Yeah.
He's like, look at he fucking retired in the whole movie. He fucking retired. You gotta see his movie. He's fucking. That's good stuff, huh?
I think the first 5 minutes of I Am Sam is really funny.
I
Because
was
they
just talking about this.
they
the other
set
night.
the base. They
What
set
happened?
the base for like how retarded he is.
When
He's
he
like,
falls.
no, in the beginning of the movie, he's like literally like organizing sugar packets at Starbucks. And then he goes to the hospital and the baby happens. And then the lady abandons him with the baby by walking into a crowd of people.
That's how she loses him.
Yeah.
She probably didn't even try to abandon him. She fucking lost him.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I will say though, if somebody followed around me for the first part of my day,
Yeah.
I'd be putting out the first. Yeah, I'd be organizing sugar packets.
Yeah, fuck it.
Splendid.
Yeah,
Dude.
So what the hell are you doing down here in Austin?
I wanted to come on your podcast, went on the Lex Friedman podcast,
Oh, yeah.
just a couple of pods, man. I also love Austin. I haven't been here since the country shut down for COVID. So I was like, I heard that it was super different and there was like a big California influx. So I had to come confirm firsthand.
Is it confirmed?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
The city's like 3 times bigger than it was in 2019. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
the
wild.
eclipse is happening in 5 days.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to this field near Uvalde where all the totality nerds are going to meet
Yeah.
up. Bill Nye's going to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
That
try
would
to
be
catch
sick.
him.
Dude.
But people are freaking out about this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what totality is, but it's a big deal apparently.
It's like a 100% cover.
Yeah.
100% cover of the moon in front of the sun. Right?
Yeah, it's an eclipse.
All right, okay.
So does that mean the whole like sky is going to go dark?
I think so.
That's going to be sick. For 2 minutes, I heard.
It's on Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna be in
420.
Michigan, dude. We're gonna miss the fucking cool eclipse.
The 8th. It's on Monday.
It's on Monday.
Yeah.
Why do I think it was Friday?
Saginaw is like where they have that cool ass bridge that goes from like regular Michigan to the Upper Peninsula, right?
I've never been there.
I've been there one time. I went to a bar and like I've never had a straight up like neo-Nazi like try to approach me before, but I was in Saginaw and this fool was
Yeah.
like, I thought he was gonna say huge fan. He's like, "What's up, man?" I'm embracing for like the hey, good to meet you. And he goes, "Are you AB like Aryan Brotherhood?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, I thought you were my celly. My bad." And I was just like, "What the hell?"
Damn.
And that was the only experience I've ever had in Saginaw, Michigan. And
Straight
that
up.
was I was there for maybe a half an hour.
Straight
I
up
had,
meeting a neo-Nazi.
I had real fascists. I met fascists once. I was in Spain at a bar, and these dudes were like, I could barely speak English or Spanish and English at that point. But I'm talking to these guys, and they're like, yeah, we love Franco. And I was like, sick. And then he like put out his cell phone. And it was him giving a Nazi salute in front of a burning swastika on his phone.
What do you say to that?
I was like, oh, bien, muy bien,
Loco.
that's fucking loco. And then I told the bartender, I was like, bro, they're fucking fascistas. And he was like, I was like, well, Fashisa's a key. And he was like, yeah,
He's like, that's just a regular
he's a
guy.
bar, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking gay, dude. Don't fucking tell on the fascists.
So
Mary, you ever get to meet any Nazis?
No, but I was thinking about burning crosses the other day. I watched that movie, The Black Klansman, and at the end they have a burning cross at it, and I was like, that's actually kind of a powerful like visual, a burning cross. And then I like looked into it, and one of the emperors, I can't remember his name, but he used burning crosses to like scare people when he was trying to when he was crusading, trying to get the Bible together.
I think you should do it.
Burn a cross.
What do you vote, Shane?
Yeah, let's set it up, dude.
I would love it if Lemaire got into cross burning.
Flip the
Please
script.
not at my house.
Not here.
Definitely not here.
I think it's powerful. It was like kind of moving the way they did it in the movie. Like it was like because like we reconstituted the meaning as get out of our neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess the meaning was originally get out of our neighborhood, but like it could be beautiful.
It could be a statement against the oppression of the church.
Dude.
Christian
Ooh,
values forced
yeah.
on our society.
Yeah.
You're undoing it by reclaiming the imagery.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Next time
You're
there's
great
like
at
a pro life rally, get down there.
Burn a cross
Burn a cross and say I'm pro life.
in front of the Planned
When the fuck
Parenthood.
did you become so pro life?
I had to do a thing last year that I didn't like.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like,
Oh man, that's really funny.
Yeah.
That you said that. Yeah. Well,
It's
God
all right.
bless, dude. You've seen the light.
yeah, it happens.
You committed the ultimate sin.
Yeah,
Is that the ultimate sin?
I think it's
it's up there.
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5 sins.
top 5.
Well, dude, all sins are equal in the eyes of the Lord.
Whoa.
That can't be true.
It says that in the beginning.
It cannot be true.
It can't be
So me and
true.
Hitler are tied right now.
Yeah. In the eyes of the Lord. Yeah.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, dude, get your score up.
You got a lot. You got 599. You got 5,999,999. You got to catch up, dude.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
I don't think. Yeah, you're gonna want to. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to remove this, but. Yeah,
Fuck
dude,
it.
who cares? You got the
Free
Hawaiian
internet.
shirt. Yeah, you got the Hawaiian
Free
shirt on.
speech guardians. Us three.
So you still thinking about working at InfoWars?
I don't know if they'd hire me anymore, man.
Really?
Well,
yeah, now that
because
they know you're a fucking lib, dude.
I think people think that I'm like super fucking like lived out to high heaven, which I understand because I like I'm pretty I'm like an empathetic person and shit. So when I talk to people, I let them tell their story.
Yeah.
So every time I interview like a migrant or something, all these comments are like, "You fucking leftist, fucking libtard." I'm just like, damn, I'm just talking to bro, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong.
Yeah, I think people are so like divided and polarized now, and we're like everyone has to fall into either bucket. Like
Yeah.
you're either Antifa or you're like a Trump soldier.
Dude, you know what's crazy? The video with you crossing the border didn't get taken down, but your damn ID video did. What the hell?
know.
It's crazy.
Did you follow
I didn't
that?
get to see the ID thing. What
Well,
happened?
pretty much like we had this Vegas tunnels documentary,
Yeah.
right? And we used 10 seconds of this Fox 5 publicly broadcast clip in this like basically 95-minute video. And they had lawyers hit up YouTube and got our shit taken down, which is illegal, like it, you know, because they said it was a fair use violation or copyright violation. But they reinstated it about 2 hours ago. So.
Oh hell yeah! Let's
What
go.
were they doing on there?
I mean, it was basically just like footage of this nonprofit, like helping people living in the tunnels. And I guess it was their property.
Oh, okay.
So they had an issue with
yeah,
that.
I thought there was a conspiracy about it.
There was some.
There was no conspiracy.
Well,
It
the
was just
conspiracy
about-
is like Las Vegas right now is going through like a Disneyland style image rehab because it's known for being like a neglected kind of like shitty place, right?
Yeah.
But they just got the Raiders, the Athletics, the Sphere was just built, and Las Vegas is trying to double down and be a whole new city.
Yeah.
And so the idea of homeless people living in the sewers basically below the most expensive casino on the Strip is not really positive PR for the town.
Yeah.
And given that like Fox 5 is their biggest news affiliate, I suspect that the mayor or someone high up in Las Vegas City Council was like, yo, how can we get this video down? Let's do a copyright strike. But maybe I'm just on some tinfoil hat shit. But I feel like there was a real plan.
I don't think that's real tinfoil. I think that's perfectly.
Felt
I thought
really-
the tinfoil thing was like the Dems wanted it down because you were exposing how they're trying to get those guys' IDs to go vote left.
Oh shit! I didn't even consider that
I'm
angle.
always thinking from that angle.
It's all about
brother.
the vote, huh?
I'm always worried about what the Dems are up to.
They're trying to get people to vote, man.
They're trying to get fucking. Yeah, they're trying to get the.
How long ago did you film that? If I can ask, the Vegas one.
Shit, I filmed that about a year ago now.
Oh, okay. Have you ever have you talked to the guy again? I can't remember his
Glenn?
name.
Talk to any of the fellas down there.
Yeah.
Nah, man, because I tried to help as best I could.
Yeah.
But there's a certain situation where like you have a paternal relationship
Yeah.
with somebody. I don't want that. I don't want
Yeah.
them calling me being like, I need $10 today, $10 tomorrow. So I tried to offer the help, and then from there you got to guide it yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to change. You're not going to change your situation unless you want to.
Yeah.
And if you have someone coming every day, blowing your high, being like, hey man, you want to do some day labor, and they're coming down from like a 3-day meth bender, you're going to become their worst enemy.
Yeah. Dude, you literally did the first step of like every addict. They're like, I can't get there, and you did it. And now, like, if any, it is up to him now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what tripped me out is like what I filmed first was the San Francisco streets video, then Philly, then Vegas. And the Vegas video is different because it's like me actually trying to help in some way. Because like when you've been living that way for a long time, a lot of people get used to telling this like story of like, oh, I can't better my life because of this. I can't make a change because I don't have an ID or because my social security check is not coming. But then if you think about it, like a lot of those roadblocks, we already have like billion-dollar programs set up to help them.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people don't want help, or they do want help, but they don't know how to take that step, bro.
Yeah.
Because people aren't babies, you know?
Yeah.
Like
100%, dude.
no one really likes living on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a lot of them are really embarrassed, and they want to make it seem like they're just a victim of bad luck, which in some cases is true. But dude, you got to think, in the older generation especially, bro, like it's embarrassing for them to be living like that.
Yeah.
My generation, if you're in your 20s, it's like we're kind of drifters, vagrants, kicking it, van lifers. It's a whole different thing if you're a boomer living in Philly on the streets. That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
For them. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing
For sure.
for everyone.
You ever been homeless like for more than a day before?
No.
Really? You never had a car breakdown in like West Texas and just stuck?
Just stuck.
Yeah, I mean, but I was like on a friend's couch and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Never like outside.
You never slept outside in a park?
I've slept in a car in a rest stop. Yeah,
Which rest stop was that?
that was on 95 outside of DC. Or on the way. Yeah,
You know what my favorite rest stop is? Breezewood, PA. Have you been?
Breezewood's nice.
It's a nice rest stop. The
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel there,
Yes,
that's crazy.
Yes.
Planet Fitness, Cracker Barrel, everything you need.
That's a crazy rest stop, dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, you're a rest stop aficionado, dude. You're a big van lifer.
Some could say.
Yeah. How long were you like living in a van for?
Shit, about 2.5 years.
Yeah. Okay. How were you tired of it? What
Yeah,
made you,
by
like-
the end, especially, there's like, living with 2 other dudes in a car sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah. For
dude.
2.5 years.
But then the electricity stopped working,
Yeah.
and the generator was supposed to be like
How'd you-
10,000.
How'd you guys beat off, dude?
You wait till your friends aren't in the RV, or you make them leave for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you guys got to go to Starbucks.
Gerben just told me a funny story about that. He was because I did a joke about when you're a kid, you love your mom until you jack off for the first time, and then you're like, as soon as she leaves the house, you're beating off. And he was like, I heard that, and he remembered his mom coming home one day and like, what do you want for dinner? And he was like, pasta and broccoli. She was like, well, I have to go to the store if you want that. Is there anything else you want? And he was like, you got to get pasta and broccoli. He made his mom run an errand so he could jack off.
Dude, that's how it was. I remember I jacked off for the first time in the bathroom of an Italian restaurant in Seattle. Damn, I mean,
Hey, grunge life's back.
dude, I didn't even know what was happening. I went to go wash my hands, so I got soap in my hands, and I just touched my dick for a second. I'm like, yo, that was crazy. That was fire.
That's soap,
So I
dude.
remember it took me about 45 minutes to complete the mission, right? So I'm in there trying to make it work, and my parents are banging on the door like, are you okay, Andrew? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just taking a really gnarly shit. Just give me a second
Better
here.
than ever. I had no idea I can feel this good.
Yeah, I came out of that shit like a changed man. I was like, I don't know what I just did, but I think I'm the first guy to do it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Then the homies reported similar situations, and I was
Yeah.
like, we're all doing
Everybody
this?
starts reporting back around the same time.
By the middle of 7th grade, bro, it is insane.
It's
Everyone's
on.
a chronic master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually my material right now. I mean, that's what I'm working with. Yeah,
Oh,
you
fuck.
figured it out.
Yeah.
That's you cracked the code. Dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, the magician's been revealed. Yeah, that's a fucking insane first one.
Yeah. What about yours?
Mine was actually I got a wild one. It was I was sleeping at my friend's house. I was on his family's couch watching porn. while they were like in the kitchen. Yes, I can't believe this.
You're on the couch watching porn and like cooking food.
Yeah. He was a weird house. You could watch porn there.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Would
His
everybody?
parents are super chill.
His parents were so chill.
Would they just come in and be like, "I let her see"?
They go, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" No. My parents would literally beat my ass.
Yeah, dude. It's weird to let your kids watch porn.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, that's not chill. But I mean, you can't stop them.
When
Yeah.
you're a kid, it's the chillest house
It's
of all
like
time.
it's
Yeah.
like when they let you smoke drugs in their house. Like as long as you're doing it here.
Yeah,
Oh, I had a friend's mom
Yeah.
like that. We abused the fuck out of that rule.
exactly. That was
Have 20 people over just hotboxing.
that's exactly what we
Puking
did.
from fucking greening out.
yeah.
She's like, I'm happy you're doing it here. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what's out there that's so dangerous? Like, you don't want we can't smoke weed at the park now.
Yeah.
When was your first? I'd love to hear this.
First beat. I think I was 13. Yeah, it was just in the bed.
You just crack one off in the
Yeah,
bed.
to like the squiggly channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought I saw a boob and I was like, my cousin's been telling me about this. I might as well try it.
And your life forever changed.
Yeah.
Has anyone been giving you any guff about sharing a flashlight with your brother yet?
Oh, no.
Did we cut that from the last one or something?
Is this improvised or is this real?
No, this is real.
Nice.
We accidentally, we shared a flashlight for
He
a
has a
little
brother
bit.
that's equally, they're the same.
Yeah.
So
There's two of these
it
guys.
makes sense why that would happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
We're
two
pretty
of these
close.
guys.
Yeah. Real brother. True brothers.
They're the best. There's two of these guys walking around, and they used to split. They used to have two air mattresses in their room, and they would occasionally one of them would explode. They both went through air mattresses. He said they'd be sleeping at night. You would just hear someone's bed like. They just have to sink into a fucking pool raft. Oh man!
Sleep on the cold ground.
How long does it take for an air mattress to explode if you're doing like nightly?
One of these big fellas? And this is Lemaire's looking good, dude. He used to be 400 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, congratulations.
Yeah,
so you were
Jabri never-
exploding air mattresses.
Yeah,
Jabri's-
yeah.
no.
Jabri was never 400.
No, but he's mad small now.
He's yeah,
skinny
he
as
is.
heck. Yeah. He's
Jabri got skinny, but he was a unit too.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was probably three.
Probably he was easy 350, dude. I
Yeah,
can see him being
350,
350.
400.
Holy
The Lee brothers are combined 800 pounds. the one-ton brothers.
That makes the air mattress shit way funnier.
It's so funny. Just two brothers exploding air mattresses, sharing a flashlight, being 800 pounds. Smashing animals. Did Jabri ever kill any animals too?
He was there with me when we dropped that rock on the bird.
It was the disgusting brothers.
Yeah. It was
You were
me.
out torturing animals?
Yeah, we didn't torture. Me, my brother, and our cousin Jared. We were
Was
outside.
Jared a big dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How big's Jared?
He's tall too. He's probably like
So
three
he was the
now.
leader of the units.
Ooh, dude. Nah. I think I was the leader. You know,
You
I
was
like,
the leader of the
I like
units?
to think I was the leader.
You got good leadership.
I led all
qualities.
the pizza roll missions,
You led the pizza roll
all the
mission.
late night
that's a
pizza
leader.
roll missions. Yeah,
That is a leader.
How many missions a day was that?
just at night, dude. Whenever the parent, 11 o'clock. We had a strict household.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't watch South Park. I couldn't watch anything past like 10 p.m. Yeah, it's pretty strict.
But then the brothers were out on a mission. You found a bird.
Yeah, it was in the back. It was already under the rock. It was already under the rock. And my cousin was like, yo, guys, look what I found under this rock, a bird. And
Oh, you didn't find that.
he,
Birds don't go under rocks, dude. Birds don't get under rocks.
it was there. It was under the rock. And then I lifted it up and I dropped it and it went like squeaked.
Oh no, it was alive.
No, it was dead. I think it was just all the air leaving its body, I hope.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. It can be easy to ignore our social battery and spread ourselves thin, especially with social gatherings picking up after the winter. What's the right amount of socializing for you? And how do you recharge? Maybe you thrive around people, and maybe you need some more time alone. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. Yes, and you should also always strive to understand yourself. Therapy is an excellent tool for that, so go do it. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco-free. You can choose your preferred form, pouches, breakers, or gum, and you can choose your strength from 2 milligrams to 12 milligrams. Flavors include mint, apple ice, espresso, mango, and more. Save yourself from the weekly gas station stop and sign up for a monthly subscription, which saves you 15%. No commitment, cancel anytime. And I have been exploring the dark arts of nicotine, actually. Yeah, a lot of those health guys say it's good for your brain or something, but I don't know. I have yet to become addicted to it, and that's for you guys, not for me. The product that sets Lucy apart is Lucy Breakers. It's nicotine pouches, but with tiny capsules inside. The capsules contain liquid flavor that saturates the pouch before it's even in use. Break it with your teeth, and boom, instant nicotine release when you need it. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/drenched and use promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Lucy offers free shipping and has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Lucy.co and use code DRENCHED to get 20% off and always free shipping. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is a addictive chemical. Did you know that even if you have a 401k for retirement, you can still have an IRA? Robinhood has the only IRA that gives you a 3% boost on every dollar you contribute when you subscribe to Robinhood Gold. But get this, now through April 30th, Robinhood is even boosting every single dollar you transfer in from other retirement accounts with a 3% match. That's right, no cap on the 3% match. Robinhood Gold gets you the most for your retirement thanks to their IRA with a 3% match. The offer is good through April 30th. Get started at Robinhood.com/boost. Subscription fees apply. And now for some legal info. Claim as of Q1 2024 validated by Radius Global Market Research. Investing involves risk including loss. Limitations apply to IRAs and 401ks. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold for 1 year from the date of first 3% match. Must keep Robinhood IRA for 5 years. The 3% matching on transfers is subject to specific terms and conditions. Robinhood IRA available to U.S. customers in good standing. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer.
There's a rapper in Kensington right now named Skrilla who's been sacrificing animals for his rap videos.
Whoa.
Like decapitating goats and shit and using Kensington junkies as like extras in his fucking backgrounds. I gotta send you guys this shit.
Wow.
It is horrific.
Is he sacrificing goats on Kensington?
Yeah, in the alleyways.
What?
Yeah.
The cops are letting voodoo happen now
He's like
too?
a demonic Kensington trank drill rapper.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll take the under on that life expectancy. That's fucking wild.
Prize
Big
pick.
trank drill rapper.
Yeah, it's
I hope one of those goats gets loose.
Yeah.
Make it.
Where do you get goats from in Jersey?
You can get goats in Philly.
well. So recently,
You can
this
get goats
hasn't
down there.
this hasn't came out yet, but I know exactly where to get goats in the Philly area. If anyone wants to know, you got to do it in Jersey. So we have an episode coming out called it's called The Hunt for the Jersey Devil. Are you guys familiar with the
Yes.
mythical beast?
Yes.
So we went hunting with this actual unit of researchers who believe that it's real.
Yeah.
And so they said if you want to find the devil, you got to get a bunch of goat's blood because the Jersey Devil's a distant cousin of the goat. So we had to go to a goat farm in Jersey, and we're like, can we have some goat's blood? And we get there, and they fucking kill this goat basically out back and bring us a giant jar of blood to hunt the devil with.
Oh,
and so, yeah.
They just literally kill a goat
Kill
to
a
give
goat
you
for bullshit.
We didn't even
Kill
ask,
a goat for a
we didn't ask them to
find
fucking kill it.
Sasquatch?
We go, hey, do you have any extra goat's blood laying around?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, we don't have any right now, but we'll take care of it. We can hear this goat getting killed in the back. It was
Yeah.
Jesus
They really
Christ.
scream too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Did you find the devil?
No.
Damn. I seen it.
You saw the New Jersey
Saw
devil?
the devil. Me and Jabri were driving back from Ramapo. We saw it on the road. I was like, oh no. I was so scared.
You guys saw the Jersey devil?
Yeah, I was so spooked, dude.
Sounds terrifying.
It sounds
It's
like
on the
you're
film.
making that up.
I'm not making it up, dude. We saw
did
the
it look
Jersey
like?
Devil. It was like a dog. It was it had horns, and it was up like this.
Sounds like you really saw it.
Yeah, I saw it, dude.
You guys high as fuck?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. We're a little high.
What did you guys do to celebrate seeing the devil? Did you pull
We
off?
didn't
get
celebrate.
some Roy Rogers?
I hit the next Wawa. I was like, did you fucking see that, dude? Some Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers is the best rest stop
That's
food.
crazy. That's one of the worst rest stops.
Roy Rogers is the best
Roy
one.
Rogers is a letdown.
What? You get to make your own burgers to tenders? Roy Rogers tenders are
All right, I'll
top
give you that.
tier.
Those are solid
I'll
tendies.
give that to you. Some good tendies.
Solid tendies. Sheets has good tendies.
Sheets does have some good
Oh, I
tenders.
was gonna
Sheets
ask
has
you.
the best tendies.
Sheets or Wawa? What do you think?
Wawa's the hoagies. That's where it's at. But Sheets has a fryer. So you can get some good tendies.
Fried.
Although I think Wawa might have fryers now too, right?
Wawa has pizza.
Oh, really? Yeah, they don't have the tendies.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you need is some tendies, and Sheets is the answer.
Yeah. You can't microwave tendy. They come out too wet.
Yeah, it's so true, dude.
Yeah.
Shane, you thought you connect more with like the Pittsburgh or Philly area?
Growing up was Mechanicsburg's way more like Pittsburgh. Yeah. Like once you get past Lancaster, it's kind of like just the Midwest.
Yeah, it's a whole different world
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, outside of Philly. Actually, as soon as you leave Philly, it's kind of
Yeah, it's a
it's
trip.
kind of
right?
the Midwest. And then Lemisi's a Detroit man.
I was born there. Yeah.
So when you smash the bird, was that in Detroit?
Yeah, that was in Detroit.
Well, that bird had it coming.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't.
What was he doing in Detroit?
I've thought I hallucinated black squirrels for most of my life, but they
No,
only
they're-
like
they're
kind
out
of
there.
Yeah. I thought.
Wait, you thought you hallucinated black
thought I
squirrels, but
halluc-
you're certain you saw the New Jersey Devil?
Well, here's why I thought I hallucinated a black squirrel, because when I saw it, it was eating a rib bone on like a trash can.
That was a Detroit squirrel, dude. He was getting some ribs.
That's why I was like,
Squirrel
yo.
said, "Shit, we'll get some ribs." The animals probably knew to stay away from the Lee brothers, dude. You're Omar, dude. They heard you coming.
We did kick our dog in the nuts. That was pretty fun.
I heard about that. I remember that story.
You've never done that?
I would never kick a dog like that.
Really?
No,
Why not?
because they're dogs, dude. You don't kick them in the balls.
I kicked me and Jabri would kick each other in the balls. We'd do it for fun. There's an episode. This is probably why our mom didn't let us watch South Park, because there was that episode of South Park where they did Rochambeau, and they would just kick each other in the nuts. And then me and Jabri just started doing that because we're like, that looks fun.
Did you guys build up a tolerance?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
think
like
That's good battle for all the bullies.
Yeah, practicing getting
Yeah,
kicked
you
in the
guys
nuts.
can't hurt the Lee brothers. The Lee brothers hurt themselves.
yeah, getting kicked in the nuts is horrible.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's only happened to me once or twice.
Yeah. Well, as a kid, I didn't. I was like 10 or 11. It
Yeah,
didn't
before
hurt that
puberty,
bad.
it doesn't
yeah.
hurt that much.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
when they're still small.
Yeah. But once like 6th, 7th grade hits and everyone starts hitting the fucking like the nut taps at
Yeah.
school, that was a devastating time period.
Nut taps, yeah.
Yeah.
The full body.
Yeah. So you were out in Seattle. How old were you when you moved to Seattle?
About 11 years old.
Okay. Did you get to play any cool sports while you're in Seattle?
No,
It's not a sports town.
for me, as soon as I started smoking weed, all sports went away.
Yeah.
There's like a path when you're 13 where like you divide between stoners and athletes.
Yes.
And I'm happy to take path one. But before then, I was a first baseman. In the Little League.
Nice.
Actually, Fairmont Sports Association MVP of 2007.
Oh,
If you
sheesh.
want to look
Holy
it up.
fuck, you were an MVP in 07?
Yeah, we lost to Germantown in the last game.
Damn.
Aside from that, I did pretty good.
You're an MVP and you chose the drug life?
Well, I mean, it was just weed.
You're like Daryl Strawberry.
But no, I've never been a sports guy. Mostly because I moved when I was 12. So
Yeah,
I was
it
an
kinda
Eagles
fucks you
fan
up.
and a Phillies fan.
Yeah.
I get to Seattle and like they had the
don't-
Sonics and shit.
Are you a Seahawks fan now?
Seahawks,
A little bit. I have a hard time like following sports. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just boring as fuck to me
That's fair. This is pretty boring.
because it's not real.
What do you mean?
I feel like it's all rigged. You know what I mean? Like they're like for-profit fake, divisions between regional areas in America.
Yeah.
They're trying to distract us from having like true liberated thoughts, guys.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
It's true, dude. People live and die behind these logos and these teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I still like sports, though.
They're fun, but like people's whole lives are dependent on like whether or not their team wins or loses. Like, dude, there's some Eagles fans. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Who like their year will suck if they don't make the playoffs, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Our friend Tommy's like that. Tommy gets like Yeah, the Phillies, wasn't that the Phillies?
The
Phillies
World
lost
Series.
them. He put a fucking hole in the wall while they were watching it.
Jesus Christ.
And I lived with him. I was like, he watched fucking 2 regular season games. He didn't watch the season at all. And then they got to the playoffs and he was like, fuck. I was like, this is crazy.
Dude, I'm the same way. I'm not going to lie, man.
Yeah, it's exciting.
2008 when the Phillies won, that was the best fucking
That
game
was
of my
awesome.
life. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they rioted, dude. I lived on Broad Street at 13th, like right, and I could see the street, like they were pulling people out of cars, just like beating people up. It was sick.
The roster was so sick at that time.
That
Like
was-
Ryan Howard,
Yes.
Jimmy Rollins,
Roy
Jake
Halladay.
Victorino and shit.
Victorino was the bro.
J-Roll was my favorite baseball
Yeah,
player
J-Roll
of
was
all time.
awesome.
He was like my role model when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good role model.
Yeah, I wonder what
He
he's
was a
doing
good
now.
guy. He's around.
He's probably
He's
just
around.
living. He's probably living.
Doing his thing.
Yeah.
He does like stuff with the Phillies. I see him do like sports broadcasting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They'll bring him in.
Why don't sports guys ever become like men's motivation dudes? I feel like that would be like a natural path. Like men's motivation, car sell guy, you know?
Men's motivation's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that full Andy Elliott on Instagram?
Yes.
The car salesman?
Yes.
He gets me amped, dude. I want to sell cars now.
Yeah.
I want to make some sales, dude.
We discuss Elliot a lot.
Oh, okay.
We're part of Elliot Army here.
You guys signed up for the online package.
No, not yet. Not yet, but we're considering.
It'll really help you level up, bro.
How much money do you make a year selling cars?
I don't have a 6-pack yet. So
If somebody true, I gotta get a 6-pack before I can join the Elliot Army. I'm never gonna get in, dude.
Yeah.
We got on that, and I was hating on him for a while. First couple times I saw it, I was like, "Fuck this guy."
On what grounds? What was your initial hatred?
The
source?
first hatred was how fucking dumb the one thing he said was, which was like, how many cars could you sell in a month? And the guy's like, 20. And he's like, what if I kidnapped your family and said you have to sell 40 this month or I'll kill your family? He got me a bug. And he was like, well, then of course I could. He's like, and you're not doing it. Why? It's like, well, because no one's got my wife at gunpoint. Like, what are you talking about?
He's like, Elliot Army's on the way.
Yeah, Elliot Army's gonna kidnap her. But then I kept watching it, and it's pretty good. The guy's fired up. He's excited about life.
He makes me want to exercise.
It's hard to hate on him. Yeah.
You guys have any other favorite men's motivational speakers online?
I got my number one right now is a guy named Luke Belmar.
What's up with him?
Belmar.
You wouldn't believe it. He's just a guy. He copied Andrew Tate, and now he's not necessarily a men's like workout guy, but he's like an entrepreneurial type.
Yeah.
But he has some of these takes you wouldn't believe. Like
Yeah.
they're like, who was your mentor? He was like, Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, I'm gonna steal that one. That's
I don't think you
amazing.
understand mentor.
Do you follow this guy, Davis Clark?
No, I don't
He's
know
like this
Davis Clark.
locked in ass like marathon runner from Boston
Yeah.
who's really excited about going to the corporate office every morning.
Yeah.
I'm making a fucking documentary about him.
Really?
Because I know you're. If I have a question.
Oh, this guy.
Because I know you're a man of mystery. There's two types of chefs: those that work for profit and those that work for passion. Do you agree? Do you have a secret pasta? The secret pasta that you can make me.
For you? Yeah. It's coming.
Oh yeah. Grazie.
This is one of my favorites. Ciao. Tagliatelle porcini. With porcini. Very simple but very tasty.
Like mother used to make it. Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef.
He got the secret pasta. That's how a boss eats.
I didn't know what that guy's name was, but I
Luke
see him on
Belmar,
my
That's
feed
how
all
a
the time.
boss eats.
Yeah, I remember
go
he was talking to some college kids. He's like, "How many of you guys could ask a homie right now for a 500K wire?" And they were like, "None of us." He's like, "Because you don't hang out with fucking bosses. You need to upgrade your social network." I was like, "Oh shit."
He has one. He's sitting there and he's like, "What do banks do? Rivers. Banks control the current. What is a current? Currency. If you can control where the current's going, you can let the water, the currency, come to you." And everybody in the room had to be like,
He's doing a Beautiful Mind Solutions.
"Yeah, he's doing beautiful mind solutions with like a pretty low IQ." He might not be low IQ. I think that's his second language. I'm going to turn and be a fan of Luke Belmar in a month.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, at least he's on a positive tip, I guess.
he is positive.
Yeah.
He is positive. Certainly. So who's this guy you're looking at?
So Davis Clark, aka the locked in UMass
Locked in.
king, So every morning he posts shit. He's like, yesterday he was like, I don't have to go to the office on Monday. I get to go to the office on Monday. Here come the heavy hitters. We're locked in.
Oh, yes, I know
it's
this fucking guy.
It's fucking,
Yeah.
it's him at work. He's like, another day at the office.
Is his mouth always open the entire
Always
time?
open.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yo, so I got his number and I'm going to Boston to do a documentary about him.
Dude, hell yeah.
I just watched. He just linked with the 25-year-old DC Bachelor. You ever see that guy?
No, I haven't.
What's his name? Tony P. They linked like recently. I saw a video of them at the steakhouse together, and they're like, "It's great to be here at Tony P." And Tony P's like, "Let's go, man. We got steaks coming." Yeah.
Those guys are the ideal employees for any company.
Fucking
They will
right,
never
dude.
betray you. They'll give 100%.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the funniest dudes possible. Tony P. You gotta see Tony P.
What's best about them
Oh
is
shit,
like,
my bad.
they didn't like mean to be famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just wanted to genuinely post the shit, and now the whole world's watching.
Yeah. They literally want to just inspire people. Now
That's
they're
like
inspiring
Pookie though.
millions.
You watch Pookie? Pookie and Jet. Those are good people.
Are they motivational?
It's just it's just
employees?
rich. It's just two rich Southerners.
Oh, sick.
Jet just keeps buying Pookie nice shit. And he's like, Pookie, you look amazing tonight. Pookie, what are you wearing tonight? She's like, this jacket's from fucking blah, blah, blah. It's great.
I can't wait to watch
It's really wholesome. What did fucking Pookie do?
Pookie was in hot water for wearing an antebellum dress at a party in her college days.
Antebellum, like during the slave times?
Sort of, but
Well-
it wasn't, they're from the South.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone used to do that.
Who
in
the fuck
South.
didn't think Jet and Pookie were clearly racist?
They were in hot
You've never
water.
seen
though.
them. You go, these are somehow still slave owned. They own slaves now.
They figured it out.
They're definitely owning slaves. I looked up. Actually, McCaffrey did. That's hilarious. Christian McCaffrey was like obsessed with Pookie and Jet.
Yeah.
And then he looked into Jet. The guy, I think his name's Jet. The guy's a fucking genius. He finished like top of his class at Penn. Like Jet's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch it, you're like, this guy's a fucking idiot. But just the way he's like, I don't know, he's like autistically talking to his.
His bae.
Yeah, you gotta see the boy.
Oh, he's a handsome Southern man.
He's a Southern
like it.
gentleman.
He's put together.
He's the best. Pookie's.
His bae.
So she was wearing an antebellum slave owner outfit. Was it a relic from that time, or it was in the style of that time?
I think it was in the style of that time.
I think that's totally exciting. Isn't that like
Sort of
a
like
Disney
a themed
princess?
party.
Sounds like a hatchet job.
It was sort of.
It sounds like they pissed off the Matrix, right?
Wait, they were in Aspen?
Oh,
That's a big deal, dude. Pookie's.
You didn't link?
You gotta link with them.
They're having dinner at steak places I can.
steak places,
They're going to fucking steak.
top tier steak places.
Pookie.
Andrew, do you have a favorite interview?
Damn, that's a tough one because there's the most impactful interviews, but there's
Yeah.
also my personal favorites.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. What do you think comes to mind as like your favorite Channel 5 show you've seen?
I liked the January 6th one with the QAnon shaman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the Q shaman. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that was fun to watch him just like screaming in the park, and the other guy,
Yeah, I
the
like
guy
the
that
guy.
linked you guys,
Oh.
that just brought you there,
Kelly
to show
J.
you his
Patriot.
gun and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
J. Patriot.
Kelly's the real homie.
Oh no, it was in the. I think it was in the movie.
Oh,
the guy that ended up actually having charges for.
Enrique Tarrio.
Was that the guy that was like a pedophile hunter?
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you sat
pedo-
down with him and you're like, "What's this?"
Pedo Dave.
And he was like, "What the fuck's that?"
Well, yeah, because like we had found this guy.
Here's your mugshot for being a pedophile. And he was like, "I don't know what the fuck that is. Who's saying that? The CIA?"
No, it was crazy because we found this guy on BitChute or some shit, and he was like, "I'm Dave, the pedophile hunter." And he's
Yeah.
like, every day he exposes a new pedophile. He's like, today Eminem, the next day it's like Chris Tucker, and he's saying it, and then he was like Ice Cube, like everybody.
Yeah.
So I looked the guy's name up, and he has like he's a convicted child molester. So I'm like, you'd think he'd want to drift away from talking about that kind of stuff, but no, he wanted to really own it.
He's hunting him down.
But off camera, he gave me some whole explanation where like the deep state set him up because he was criticizing the pharmacies for prescribing Adderall to the kids in the Boy Scout troop that he was a leader of. And so the Adderall lobby and the Ritalin lobby took him down on false charges. And I was like, really?
I hope not.
So what? He was a boy pedo?
He was a Boy Scout leader.
Oh no.
And you know what's more fucked up? In Bed-Stuy in like the 70s.
Oh no.
So like he was like commuting into the inner city black neighborhood to be a Boy Scout leader and then doing molestation.
He
So
totally
it's
turned
pretty
Jay-Z
fucked
into a
up.
Oh yeah, ew, they were black. God, that's even worse.
I honestly did kind of feel bad about that scene though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't do something
yeah.
like that.
You weren't
again.
trying to do like a gotcha thing, but
I don't like, you kind of build a glass house when you do shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You kind of seem like this like ball buster person who like
Yeah.
you know, misleads interview subjects. So now if I was to meet him, I'd be like, hey, I happened to see online that, you know,
yeah.
you have these charges. Can we talk about that? But
Yeah.
you know, I don't like, my style's changed a lot since those days. Too. I
Yeah.
don't like ambushing people.
Dude, your
and
style's
shit.
changed so friggin' much, dude. You've
you.
evolved.
Had to.
It's so
Yeah.
good. It's so great.
Hey man.
Yeah, I was talking to you outside about the end of the Trump convoy thing at the border. I thought that was great when you were like, let's not make fun of these guys. Let's figure out why they're doing this. Like it doesn't help at all when people show up and are like, look how dumb these people are. It's like that's only going to make them more against you. I don't know. Although I will say I saw not that this is totally similar to what we're talking about. I saw a black dude wearing a MAGA shirt yesterday when I was leaving the airport.
Yeah.
Shit pumps me up, dude. I can't deny it. That shit fires me up. See a fucking black dude, he was jacked wearing a MAGA, like the fucking Predator shield on it. The Punisher. I always say Predator.
It's Punisher.
He got the Punisher shield on there. I was like, let's go, brother.
I wonder if it was MAGA Hulk that you saw.
MAGA.
He wasn't that. He wasn't Hulk status.
Because there's a huge black bodybuilder dude who's
Yeah.
like Trump's most loyal California soldier.
MAGA Hulk.
No, but I appreciate that you like
But
that
yeah,
part.
that part was. I
'Cause
think that's the most important part of it.
I think that like 95% of people don't have hate in their hearts. I
Yeah.
think that they think that they're advocating for the right cause. So when you talk to people, it's not like they're spewing racist bullshit or whatever. Like they're
Yeah.
just normal people who think they're there for the right reasons. So you got to figure out why. Start with that, lead with that, and then see if you can have a real conversation. But too much of the news already has the agenda laid out. So you're going in hot trying to make people look a certain way because you want to rise in the ranks of whatever corporate newsroom that you're
course.
working at. And the same, it's also on the conservative side. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they don't want to possibly admit that they're wrong about anything. And so when I was at that trucker convoy, it was half like mainstream Democrat reporters from like ABC and Comedy Central who are there to make them look as stupid as possible. And the other half is conservatives who are just raising funds and just like figuring out how to make money off the situation. Like, oh, can you Zelle me for gas money so we can go defend the border? It's the typical playbook of like, because the on the conservative side, it's more like just individuals hustling their supporters for money. Whereas on like the more like Democrat side, it's like a larger force at play.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But everyone's finessing in their own lane.
Yeah. I'm about to become a conservative. About to start finessing. Can you give me some gas money?
You're finessing me, motherfucker. I'm your sponsor.
I brought candy.
You did get some. You got jelly beans, dude.
Jelly beans is the best candy.
Jelly beans
yeah,
is
you
not
know-
the best candy. That's a crazy take.
It's not.
No?
It's across the
Jelly
board.
beans are
Everyone's going
so
to disagree
fucking
with
good,
you.
dude.
Jelly beans are the best candy. They're not top 10.
We're top 10 for Easter.
For Easter, they're top 10. Just a deep breath. Top 10 for Easter.
Bro was like letting that stew for like 30 seconds. He was like, fuck.
They're top 10 for Easter. Yeah, yes, dude.
Going to the grotto with some of our great friends from Austin. And babe,
Oh,
this
shit, they're here.
Quintessential Palm Beach, baby. I absolutely love this. It's giving Palm Beach vibes, Nantucket vibes, Chanel vibes. What do you want?
Why does he sound like that?
Thank you, babe.
What fucking accent is that? Kentucky vibes. I've never heard anyone sound like that anywhere.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's
He's the
fucking
man.
sick.
He's the man. People were trying to hate on him at first. Now they love him. Now
Yeah.
they're like, everyone loves Pookie and Jet. I think, yeah.
Shout out Pookie and Jet.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will.
shout out to them, bro.
Luke Belmar's the fucking man, dude. I'm back on Luke. Nothing but positive vibes, dude. I don't want to make fun of these anybody.
No, hell no. Only positivity up in here.
Luke Belmar's the fucking man.
He is. All these people we talked about.
They are really funny.
So
Elliot Arby fucking
Elliot is
rules,
my
dude.
favorite. I want to talk to him so
Yeah.
bad. Like, I want to go to one of these sales conferences.
Yeah.
Because being a used car salesman is inherently built on like
I
deception.
sold cars.
You sold them.
I sold cars, and that's one of the reasons. Also, I had like an instant dislike for it. Was like I was imagining if I showed up to work and they're like, "We're going to a work conference today," or like there was a mandatory work conference at my dealership. You have to be one of the people in that conference room where he's like going around like, "You're fat." I'd be sitting there like, "Dude, I'm fucking done, dude. I'm selling cars. I got a guy call me fat." He's like, "Do you love selling your cars? Do you fucking love it?" It's like, no, I don't want to do this.
What kind of dealership was it?
There's a Honda dealership.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, real low pressure. It was great.
Yeah,
things
at
practically
least
sell
they're selling
themselves.
reliable cars.
Yeah, I was like, "Do you want a Accord or a CRV or whatever? We got it. If you don't want it, that's fine."
So what is the main way to make sure that you land a sale?
I was not the best salesman. I was too low pressure. I was genuinely like, if you leave this dealership, go to our competitors, get a price from them, come back, I'll have to match it or beat it. I don't care how much you pay for the car. I'd rather you pay the cheapest amount. And I would go in and get them the slip to show them how much we paid for the car.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this is close to as low as I can get it.
So you weren't deceiving these people.
No, but they thought I was because I was doing all that.
Yeah.
There were certain people that were like, "You fucking scumbag."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I swear to God, I don't want to be here.
Was
I just
that
got out of college."
in Mechanicsburg?
Yeah.
Nice. Where'd you go to college at?
Westchester.
Oh my God, that's where I was born.
Yeah,
Well, I was
Westchester's
born at
the
Bryn
shit.
Mawr Hospital.
Hell yeah.
Did you go to college at the same time that Asher Roth made the "I Love College" anthem?
I
at your
was
same
there.
school?
I was there when it was going around. It was.
Oh my
It
God.
was. Let me see.
What a
that
legendary
was
time.
Huge.
Had to be like 2010,
Pookie.
2010, 2011.
I think it was. Yeah, I Love College.
Was the album Sleeping in the Bread Owl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love
want to
that
go to
shit.
college for the rest of my life.
I mean, he's 38. It was probably around the same time.
He's 38. See, I'm still in college.
What year? Yeah, it was right when I got there.
Did you live in the borough?
Yeah, I lived. Yeah,
Nice.
in town. It was awesome.
That's sick.
That's where we were filming our show. That's on Netflix. So I was just there.
In Westchester.
I was in Westchester yesterday.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah,
Right.
you and Bam Margera, two Westchester
Yeah,
legends.
I love it,
There's
dude.
a high
Me,
cultural,
Bam Margera.
high cultural output.
I believe Modest Yahoo.
Modest Yahoo is from Westchester?
I believe
He does like a monthly show at Stubbs here.
Asher Roth, Modest Yahoo, Bam, and me.
Yeah. I guess.
Although I'm Mechanicsburg. I'm Mechanicsburg all day.
yeah.
Modest Yahoo's Westchester. Let's go.
Dude, so the SNL moment. You tired of talking about it or what?
No, I don't care. It was pretty neat.
To have that full circle, like, did you feel like more gratitude or more vengeance?
Definitely. I don't want to say gratitude because that's lame, but yes.
Like, were you like, fuck yeah, fuck you guys, I'm back? Or was it like,
No. There was no.
that's good.
There was almost no part of me that was like, yeah, in your fucking face.
So you've just grown a lot the past couple of years.
I didn't really feel that way then either. Like when I was getting fired, I was kind of like, yeah.
So you just like, you just take
Yeah, I
shit in
get it.
stride, basically.
Kind
Yeah,
of
good or bad, yeah.
Kind of the whole time you're like, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, the entire time. I was like, there's no way I'm getting hired on this. Yeah. And I did think it was funny. As soon as I got done with my monologue, there were articles about how I sucked and I bombed. That was funny. After the show, I was like, there was a part I was in the car on the way to the after party and I was like, I'll look at the internet now. I turned my phone off the whole week because I knew everything was going to be that type of shit. And then I was like, yeah, let's see what the internet can't talk shit on that.
Right.
Let's see what the fucking liberals have to say now. And it was like Yahoo News, Shane Gillis bombs. That was like a headline. I was like, oh man.
You definitely did not bomb.
No, I didn't. I was happy with it. It was really cool. It was very nice. My family was there. It was it was like happy. I was happy for like an hour after the show.
You got an hour of happiness?
I got an hour.
Hey,
It's
man,
rare.
It's more than most people get.
Yeah, it felt good.
As far as bombing, like that seems like the most difficult part of becoming a stand-up comedian, right?
Yeah.
Just that fucking pressure of perhaps doing that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Lemaire, you're an expert.
Yeah, dude. Absolute silence and no joy.
Absolutely. That's the worst. Like, at least if people hate it,
Yeah.
you can be like, yeah, fuck you. Like, get in a fight. I did a show, I'd say it was like 2 years ago. It was at the Cellar. There's a club downstairs I killed. And then I had to go straight away upstairs and I was on next. So this is all within 2 minutes of getting off stage. I got on stage on the next show and got 0. Like not even. No one was upset. No one was laughing. It was just dead silence.
Just stone faced
for 15 fucking minutes.
Oh Jesus!
Of just quiet. And then I did a Trump impression at the end, and they were like, "Yeah, this is really funny." And I was like, "No, fuck you guys, dude. You guys hated me."
Were you in Portland or something?
No, I was in New York. It was yeah. Just hit a rare fucking absolute zero from the
Flat
jump.
tire.
And I think it was because I went in with the energy of like, I just killed down there. Because in your head, you're like, this crowd's gonna be hot too. They loved me downstairs. You go up to, you're like, hey, what's up, everybody? Just instantly, they're like, ew.
Yeah, we did a fucking tour for Channel 5, for the movie we did a couple years ago, and like I have no idea how to do stand up, but I had to do like a 10-minute monologue before every screening, and so I was doing so badly at first that I would just start complimenting the city the whole time, and everyone was like, "Yeah!" So I remember I got in Fresno, and I was like, "You know what, guys? People want to come to California. They want to go to San Diego, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, San Francisco, but there's no California without Fresno." And everyone's like, "Yeah!" So I would just filibuster for 10 minutes straight by being like, "Let's go the Bulldogs." You know what I mean? Like, I just went over to the Trader Joe's. That place is awesome. And I just kept going, and it worked for me. So that's my strategy.
Oh, that really works.
People respond to regional, appeasement.
Yeah, they really do.
Did you guys talk to Jeffrey Johns down by the highway?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Cincinnati was the easiest because of the Skyline chili. I just brought the chili on stage and like pulled it out of my fucking jacket. I was like, look what I got. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, don't you guys hate Cleveland? And they're like, fuck Cleveland. It became so easy.
Yeah, that's very fun. You can do that. That's very easy.
Yeah.
It's more fun to go on and make fun of it, to shit on it.
What do you think is the easiest city to shit on?
Peoria.
Peoria, the people of Peoria got very upset with me. I guess on Rogan I said it was the biggest shithole I've ever been to. The guy who works, somebody from like the government there, sent me like a care package of like a shirt that's very funny. It's like, Peoria, it's not that bad. I take it back. Peoria is not that bad. It's not the worst. The worst city to perform in I've ever had was Bakersfield, California.
Wow.
That was the worst.
How come?
They were just rowdy. It was all like oil workers, like dudes that worked on an oil rig. They're in the oil fields.
They're pent up, bro.
Yeah. And they got it was like, they were just hammered yelling. They were having fun, but it's hard to try to do your little act while dudes are out there like, do Trump now.
Sideys.
Yeah, where's Matt? Indiana's got some rough spots.
Oh yeah, Indianapolis.
Indiana, yeah. I actually like Indianapolis.
We're talking about Gary's pretty rough too.
Gary's fucking rough.
Gary
dude.
doesn't exist.
Everyone's living in a shed there.
Yeah.
Have you seen the houses there? It's fucking wild.
Isn't that where Michael Jackson's from?
Yeah.
And Freddie Gibbs.
And,
They got some good ones.
Gibbs.
Peoria's got, what's his name? They got Kinnison and Pryor.
Yeah.
Dude, I was on the plane like a month ago
Yeah.
in first class, and I was sitting next to this Anheuser-Busch representative.
Sick.
And I was like, how you doing? He's like, we're fucking coming back. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, we got fucking Shane Gillis. I'm like, really? He's like, all that shit from last year? No one's even gonna fucking remember that. He's like, we got this shit. He's like, don't tell anybody. I was like, I won't. He's like, we got fucking Shane. He was amped up, bro. I know he's gonna watch this, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be pumped, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They're pumped. You know what's funny is that's how they are. A lot of those guys.
Yeah, bro.
I'm friends with a lot of those guys. I'm sure I knew the person it was.
Probably so.
Yeah. They get fired up. They came to Austin. They came to Rogan's Club and they got after it. It was like the night we were like agreeing on me signing with Bud Light, and they got after it.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I mean, thank God something was done, because I was in like central Iowa, and I ordered a Bud Light, and dude, it was intense. I was like, I'll grab a Bud Light, and they're like, you want that rainbow beer? And I was like, what? They're like, here you go, here's your Bud Light. Everyone's like, I'm like, fuck you guys, man.
Yeah, they held it down. A lot of dudes held it down.
They
They're
were
like,
pissed.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And they're like, where are you guys from? California? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, I'm not going there. I was like, why? There you go. I've seen the videos. I'm like, of what? I know what videos they're talking about,
Yeah,
but
of
he was
course.
like, the ones with the
Yours.
stealing. Yeah, I was like, did I do that shit?
Yeah,
A lot of bros call flack for supporting Bud Light. during the dark times?
I held so strong, dude.
Yeah. He held it down,
I
dude.
held it down.
Hold.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna be back, dude.
Yeah, people really overreacted about that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like calm the
And
fuck
also
down.
the thing is it didn't fuck any of the people that made any of those decisions at Bud Light. It only fucked all the distributors, all these like normal dudes,
Yeah,
like middle class. They got fucked,
right.
you know. Not
Yeah.
like
I don't know if you saw like Sturgis Bike Week last year. They had like a Bud Light tent that was just like, totally vacant. And all right next to it's like Coors and Miller. You can't even fucking walk around. I was like, Jesus, guys.
yeah, go grab a Bud, dude. My dad's on it. My dad's holding strong now.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
or against Bud
He's
Light?
for.
Oh, nice.
But now he lives in Mechanicsburg, so he goes to like shitty bars
Yeah, I love
where
the
like
bars
at
out there.
first they like hand you a Bud Light and they're like,
Yeah.
my dad's just sitting there by himself. Just
If you go to a bar in Mechanicsburg, do you see Steelers flags and shit?
yeah, there's a lot of Steelers fans.
Yeah.
Mechanicsburg's a lot of Steelers. Mechanicsburg's split, say 60-40 Steelers.
There's some Raven heads in there too.
Oh yeah, a lot of Ravens
Why?
because it's close to Baltimore.
yeah.
Baltimore's the closest.
I love that place.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Weird Boston.
People hate on it, but it's sick.
There's some good parts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fells Point.
I like
Hamden.
Hamden.
Hamden. Two Hamden men.
dude, I was Boston. Boston's so nice.
It's sick.
I can't believe how nice. Like obviously the nice part of Boston is like,
But
it's easily the nicest Northeast city.
even like around Boston is nice too. Like
Yeah.
you just like leave like
Yeah,
out of-
Cambridge is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somerville, Everett,
Foxborough. Is that it? That's where the Patriots
it's out
play.
there. Yeah,
Yeah. All right, cool.
hell yeah, bro. What's your favorite city?
My favorite city. Right here in Austin, Texas, brother. It's pretty
really?
nice. It's actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Austin's pretty fucking
Yeah.
good.
Every time I go somewhere else, I'm like, I can't wait to get back
Can't
to
wait to
Austin.
get home, dude.
Get back to that nice long day.
Nashville's fun.
Yeah.
Nashville rules.
You guys ever been to Yuma, Arizona?
No.
It's nice.
I have. I was out there. I was staying at Bisbee, Arizona. That's not too far.
Wild West Town.
Yeah,
Is Yuma, is that after the movie 310?
the movie's after.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
technically the hottest city in the U.S. It's like 128 in the summer.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't go to any like really hot places. Like I know I'm gonna be a complete puddle this summer, but like I can't.
You and me
really-
need to start doing Pookie and Jet videos. Where I get to fucking dress you up. I go, Pookie looks absolutely stunning today. He's wearing swim trunks and a Hawaiian shirt. Pookie looks amazing tonight. He's got on these fucking Skechers from Target. Yeah,
These shoes are sick, man.
Thanks. I just got these
I
off
didn't
the
know you
internet.
had shoe swag.
Are they?
Yes,
yeah.
bro. What the hell?
Yes.
You look like a graffiti writer from Australia with those.
Yeah. Draw a fucking swastika. I'm gonna fucking spray paint a swastika on this fucking Aborigines house. That type of graffiti or what type of graffiti?
Yeah, that type of
Talking about a guy outside of LeBron James' house that one time?
Wait, what happened to LeBron James?
I don't know.
house?
I think it was a false flag. Dude.
Oh, okay. He tried to get
I think
Rusty
that one.
Wallace.
I think that one was a false flag.
Was the NASCAR guy? That was a false
NASCAR was
flag.
a false flag.
Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
That was a false flag.
That destroyed Talladega race weekend for a lot of people.
It did.
Shit, back when I used to go to Talladega, like it was way more rowdy.
Yeah.
Now that kind of polarized the community.
Are you a raceman? Do you like do you like races?
I like the people at the races for
Yeah,
sure.
it's fun to
I
go
like to
to.
be in the lot across the street where all the camper vans are at. and
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
Speaking of false flag graffiti, do you guys remember that white guy from Ohio who like said that he was being targeted by like anti-white vandals and he spray painted his own house with like Crips rule and shit? You guys got to look this up.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
I'm gonna go talk to him because he still stands strong. He's like, no, they did this.
Yeah.
Did it? I love when dudes stand strong after.
Is there like proof of him actually doing it, or just
No, but it's like he lives in the middle of the suburbs, and like it's like blacks rule, Crips rock, like all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? It's like
People rule.
Whitey sucks, all this shit, and he's like, they're coming after me now. It's like I don't think they are.
They actually might. If I was a kid, I would do that. So if there was one white guy in the neighborhood, I was a black kid, and yeah, I'd go do that. I'd throw rocks at his house.
Yeah,
Not if it was the other way around, but yes, in that scenario, yes.
yeah, you're a little black kid. And,
If I was a little black kid and there was one white house,
yeah,
yeah, I'd be all
going
over
at
that. I'd be all over that fucking house.
yeah, burn a cross on his lawn.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Now that my favorite holding it down was the translator, the guy that got on stage with Obama in South Africa. It was a thing for Nelson Mandela, and the guy pretended he was a translator and just stood on stage directly next to Barack Obama, just like.
He didn't speak sign language.
He had no idea. He had never done.
Shit.
Turns out they go to his house to interview him, and he was like, "I'm fucking schizophrenic." He's like, "I have no idea what I'm doing." He's like, "Yeah, I got out of a mental hospital and went straight there."
Wait, so nobody even hired him?
No, he
Holy
just
shit.
showed up and was like, "I'm the interpreter." You can do that. There's a whole thing of people getting in trouble for being a fake interpreter.
Just showing up.
Well,
And sometimes they're very serious. Sometimes it's like a missing woman, or like they found the body of a child or something, and there's somebody at the police press conference next to it, like.
That's amazing.
Yeah, just up there.
The peekaboo murder
He's
case.
a peekaboo murderer. Oh man, so you're sticking around tonight?
I think so, man. I'm down.
Damn,
Should
those
we?
Bud Lights look nice on you. Those
Hey,
kicks.
yeah, by the way, this guy gifted me these sick ass Bud Light Air Force Ones.
They keep sending me Bud Light Air Force One.
That's kind of cool. So people will like come stand in front of it and be like, huh.
Yeah, it's so close up and so detailed.
Yeah.
They kind of don't know what it is.
Is that a Nautilus shell? In a way, yes.
Just a bunch of capillaries and veins. Like, is this the Grand Canyon?
It's a giant hemorrhoid.
It's the Colorado River, right?
Just get that put in like MoMA. Yeah.
You could get that picture taken and just see what you're working with.
Yeah.
If you got a super close zoom on the new iPhone, you could probably get a good portrait mode. Portrait mode would be nice.
Have any of you guys actually seen your butthole?
No.
Like, have never taken the time to actually bend over in front of a
I
mirror
think I
and spread
have.
your cheeks?
I'm pretty sure I
Wait,
have.
into the mirror, you're saying?
Yeah, because I always wonder. I used to do a joke about this, about like how did they come up with the concept of anal bleaching?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who saw their asshole to be dissatisfied with that?
Probably a girl. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. It's a girl for sure.
Absolutely.
She just saw she had a disgusting, like, hairy asshole. And was like, why not get it waxed? Why would you bleach? You bleach the hairs or the hole itself?
No, because your butthole gets stained with poo, I think.
Yeah, over time.
I think it
Over
gets
time.
I think it
Mine's
gets
got to
run in.
be an absolute abyss.
Yeah.
Just in the rings
Yeah.
of Saturn.
It darkens up. I haven't checked mine. I don't know if it has.
What happens to me is I'll like bend down. I'll just like, as soon as I'm done, I just get naked. Like in my bedroom, I'm naked. And then I'll like go to plug up my phone charger and bend over in front of my wife. And it'll just be like, I'll feel like the air enter my asshole. And I'll be like, fuck, she's looking right at my butthole.
I thought you meant she runs up and blows in it.
There's no wind.
That'd
in
be
the room.
nice.
Yeah. It's her gaze that.
A little hand fan. Just, yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I did look at my asshole once because like I got a hairy asshole like late in
Late
life.
in the game.
Yeah. You know how like I don't know, like in college I didn't have like chest hair
Yeah.
and now I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Sick.
I don't know. Yeah. So and I think there was at one point where I was like, wipe my ass and it was like real hairy and I was like, well, that's weird. And I wanted to get a look at like what it looked like.
Yeah.
You probably could sneak the, yeah.
I didn't know if it was like if it was patchy or whether it was like a nice, just clean.
It's like I had a good grain to it. It's like even better than your beard. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow.
Yeah, you want to know if you had to treat it at all.
Right. So wait, you're saying fecal matter, it really smooths it.
Does it?
Gives it a nice shine.
Is your asshole actually stained from poop? I don't think it's stained from poop.
I don't think it's stained from poop. I think the skin just stretches and stuff like that and kind of like, that's what makes it dark.
I don't know.
True.
It gets brown. I think it's brown.
It's not brown. Your asshole's like, I think it's the color of like vagina lips. You know what I mean? There's like color concentration in those things.
I think, but you can't like bleach a vagina, can you?
Yeah. Yeah, those people will put bleach.
You can do vaginoplasties. That's a new thing women are doing to like reduce their like to get like a certain look on their lips, like labia.
No meat curtains. You're talking about the tuck them back in.
Exactly.
Yeah, rejuvenation, vaginal rejuvenation.
I'm against it,
surgery.
bro.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to leave those things. If
You like a good ham and cheese sandwich? Huh?
Yeah. It's also crazy. Nobody cares. It's like, Nobody gives a fuck if
I
you
don't
have
know.
extra skin.
There was a girl I dated once that had like a flap. You know what I mean? Like
Little
one
butterfly
side,
wing?
one side had a flap, and it made entry more difficult.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah.
like that thing that hangs off the side of a
wouldn't mind
turkey's
that.
beak.
I don't think I'd mind that if I got to like LARP and be like, God damn, give me a second, babe. I can't get it in. Holy shit, yeah.
No,
Take
I
it
think
easy.
on her part it was more like, ow.
Oh
You
yeah.
got things in the way.
Worst.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Once a woman feels comfortable enough to complain during sex,
Yeah. It's
sucks.
the sexual version of biting your lip. Yeah. It sucks.
ow. Catching one of those during sex is not pleasant.
Ow.
All right, I'm done. I can't
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just furious.
An ow?
I'm like,
Yeah.
really? You had to say it like that? Ow. All right, sorry. Done this before 100 times. Never had a problem. Never. What's the fucking problem now?
Right.
Dude, yeah. That was
But yeah, I don't know. I'll get a picture of my butthole tonight.
I'm
ask my
telling you, I
wife,
think
just,
I
like,
think we
zoom
should
in.
get it though with the retina cam, you know, like the
High,
whatever. Yes.
What lens is the best for
Yeah,
that?
you want to be able to blow it up and put it on a billboard. You know what I mean? You want that level of resolution.
That
you
would
know?
be dope to just have it hanging like over your couch.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
don't say anything to
Yeah.
anyone at all as far as what
Because
it
it
is.
could
Yeah.
look just like a star explode. If you made it like a negative image,
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, it could like yeah.
And then just have a very clear shot of your penis next to it. You're like, what's that other one? Just slowly zoom out little
Yeah.
by little throughout your house. When they
Yeah.
finally like, oh, this is my bedroom. Like, oh, this has been your fucking asshole the entire time.
Yeah, no, you'd have to do a little Photoshop, have it like bursting out of like a sand or something, so it's like Dune.
Yeah, true. Dude, I was just
I'm
in
just a
Mexico
huge Dune fan.
all weekend. Might be my favorite country right now.
Yeah.
Mexico's sick, dude.
Really?
I'm like seriously considering. I kept telling my wife the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna chug a gallon of water and just fully trans, just because have like a Mexican belly.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to completely switch over.
To the Mexican belly.
Yeah, just like whatever's in their water, I want that. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through shitting. I'm gonna shit for like a month, and just I want to like keep drinking the water here, get it imported, and just have a Mexican belly.
Yeah.
Dude, I get a Mexican belly every once in a while. If I go on like a straight beer bender, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like no hard alcohol, 3-4 days in, I get a Mexican belly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Get Montezuma's revenge. Dude, it's
kinda
probably it might be my favorite place. I've been like traveled outside the U.S. in a while. It was fucking awesome. Man.
Where in Mexico?
Yeah,
did
what
you
city
go?
were you?
Riviera Maya. So I was in the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I was just like, because I've been reading about the Mayans just getting absolutely butt fucked by the Spaniards. Just they like devastated themselves beforehand. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I was reading about that. So I like knew all the towns. They were like Campeche, all these towns. And I'm like, I know where that is. This is the Yucatan Peninsula. Like, dude, you're in the Yucatan Peninsula. I was like, oh, all right, my bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, it was so sick. It was in the jungle. Like at nighttime, like they weren't monkeys. They're called like capers or
Capuchins?
something. I don't know what the fuck they were, but they looked like raccoons mixed with monkeys, and they would just come out at nighttime and scurry. It was fucking sick.
That's
man.
awesome. I hired a bunch of guys in the Yucatan to try to build a healthcare website for the Chinese.
Wait, what? Are you a Spaniard? Christopher Cortez.
I'm not kidding.
Hold on.
I swear to God.
You hired a bunch of people from the Yucatan to build a
There was-
Chinese website?
Yeah, I like.
That's like a crazy triangulation.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I don't know. When it was early on in stand up, and I was like, you know, you just do any job you
Yeah.
could possibly find, and I was like coaching youth lacrosse, and one of the dads put me in touch with this doctor who was Chinese, and he was like, I need a website made, and I was like, I can do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
No idea how to
Yeah.
do that. So I found these dudes in the Yucatan that would build websites for like super cheap. And I hired them, and they just built like kind of the shittiest.
Were they like standing outside of a Home Depot with a laptop? See, website, see. No problema.
In front of a Best Buy now. Yeah.
Chinese doctor website, see, senor.
Yeah.
This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. If you're still dry wiping with toilet paper, it's time you show your beehole some respect and upgrade to Dude Wipes. Why? Because Dude Wipes are wet, and that extra moisture cleans away what dry never could. They leave no room for dingleberries or stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. Dude Wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and the flushable design makes cleanup a breeze. No more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Riff prompts, think about a time when you really could have used Dude Wipes literally every single day.
Yeah.
My ass is an absolute disaster. And also wetting the toilet paper, it's...
Not the same.
It doesn't do it. It turns into a little tiny like paper dildo you shove up your butt and you're like, just comes out disgusting. And you're like, fuck.
Dude, I had an itchy asshole for a while and I started hitting the wipes and it did help.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It's there. I mean, especially when I travel, when I'm in a hotel, it's like I'm always just cursing myself when I don't have the wipes on me. Because in a hotel, when I travel, my ass. I could talk about this for an hour,
dude.
My ass just goes haywire when I travel.
Well, this is the first time I ever had like a chronic itchy asshole. Normally you get an itchy asshole, every once in a while. This was like,
just had to start hitting
plaguing me. You know what I mean? We're early in the morning, you're trying to get to sleep an extra hour, and you just can't because your asshole is just so bad.
Squirming in bed. Well, guys, Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down. Available on Amazon and at major retailers nationwide. I was laughing about the immigrant, whatchamacallit, it wasn't a parade, the protests. I was laughing about that the other day. It was just...
The fire parade?
No way there was fucking Mexican dudes at that protest.
No way. They're never anywhere like fun. They're always like at work.
Yeah.
That's where they've been getting most of them is like at work. And then like pulling up on them at graduation was cold blooded, but also genius.
They heard them at graduation?
They were getting them at like high school graduations in LA.
What?
Yeah. Damn. Like literally they would just wait for like
you'd shake all your teacher's hand or just be an ICE agent like, hey, congratulations.
Basically it was just like apparently like ICE like pulled up to the graduation and they're just like making note of who's clapping at Spanish names. And then like people kind of became aware of it and then you just saw a mass exodus. People just started running off the fucking graduation.
What?
And people are like really upset. Like,
yeah, I wonder how much of that, because I've actually, it wasn't our neighbors in Philly. Well, there was our neighbors, but they're like friends or cousins are ICE agents. And I've talked to them and they're like, dude, it's nowhere. We're not doing any of this stuff they're saying we're doing it.
Oh, really?
They've claimed they're like,
it's all just bullshit. Internet skits?
That's what yeah. It's a Key and Peele sketch. I think it's all Key. I could be wrong. I don't know.
It's just Drewski.
They could be biased. I don't know.
It would be funny to just buy an ICE agent costume.
Just
go to a graduation.
We don't know what an ICE agent looks like. Yeah. Like we all just heard these terms like 5 years ago.
I think they're dressed like Stryker from Mortal Kombat. That's exactly. It's like dude. If that protest, if they did get immigrants there, that would be genius. But guys, we're gonna go surround ICE agents. They just drop a giant fucking net. I got you, motherfuckers. I got you. I got you.
It's fucking like Finding Nemo. There's just a little Mexican kid. Swim down. Swim down abajo.
I love Mexican immigrants. I think they're fucking sick. I like them. Everyone I've ever met has been awesome. I've never met a murderer or rapist.
No.
Yeah. But I'm sure
it's all barbacks.
Yeah, it's all dudes just working hard as hell.
Yeah, man.
So, I've never met a murderous. They're usually very uptight about the law. I remember I was driving this Mexican guy when I was working. I just started smoking a joint in my car, and he looked at me like, "The fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Man, relax." He's like, "No, dude, if we get pulled over, I'm fucked." And I was like, "Oh yeah, my bad."
Yeah, they're scared.
And then he tried to rape me. I said, "Hey, buddy, we don't like that kind of stuff in this country. That's enough of that, man."
He didn't know that was against the law.
He didn't know.
That was just what we do.
I wonder where they hide all of the hot Mexican women. I know they have to exist because like Selena was hot.
Yes.
But like where do you get more Selenas? You know what I mean? Like
I saw some babes down in the Yucatan.
Yeah?
I'm being honest, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think the hot ones, they don't come here.
We get the workhorses.
Right.
We get and they're on an American diet and they just, you know what I mean?
That's the other thing. I was just in San Antonio. Everyone down there is fucking fat as shit, right? And it's just like it's not from Mexican food though. Like, oh, you guys came over here and started eating our shit to excess. You know what I mean? You're not cooking because I don't think. Like, I get it. Rice and beans is kind of starchy, but not like that.
Yeah, it's not going to balloon you like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's...
I think their bodies can't handle it, too. I think that's like an actual thing. Like they didn't evolve with our shitty food. They were like over there.
Yeah.
And then we just showed up and their bodies they're used to like storing fat for like a really long time. They're used to like starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more keto. They're intermittent fasting for like months at a time.
I swear to God, I don't know when I saw like a PBS documentary that was just like
The Mexican.
for real. And it was just showing like it was just where they like cut people's heads off and they just show their fat bodies. It was just showing like Mexicans and stuff walking around and they're like the fat is in all weird places.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're.
I swear
It's
to God,
true.
this is true. I swear to God, it's PBS.
They hit a point. If they have enough American food, they become like Russian nesting dolls. But no, when I was in the Yucatan, I didn't see a lot of them, man. It was like kind of like slender Mexican babes.
Yeah, surfing and stuff.
Tight ponytails.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not lusting after them. I was just saying it was you didn't see
Nobody
you didn't see like
strong
the
enough to
line
resist
the line
tight
like the
ponytail.
linemen women, you know what I mean? Like the offensive line ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tortoise. You didn't see I didn't see any tortoise. But it is interesting because I feel like I'm like confused. Are there indigenous Mexicans or indigenous Mexicans, the Indians who are down there? That's what I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
So, the Mayans were like Indians, though.
Yeah, they're
kind of.
Indians.
Yeah, they're
But then there
all-
was like Mexicans. So I'm like confused. I'm going to get a clear
No, they're all
understanding.
Indians.
Are they all
Yeah,
Indians?
yeah.
Mixed with
Yeah.
Spaniards.
Yeah,
Then there's some Mexicans that are so Mexican they look Asian. Do you ever get a load of those guys?
dude. So I lived in Bushwick for years, and it's mostly Mexicans, but they all look so Asian. And they
Yeah.
got the same kind of haircut, that bowl cut. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where you're like,
Yeah, because the Asians just
Got the
walked
math
up
cut.
over that.
The athlete's cut.
The Asians walked up over the land bridge.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Into Mexico?
yeah, and then they became Indians.
Oh, the Bering Strait.
it's your eyes shifting around. Is what I'm like. That's
I'm
what
looking
made me
for
go
some
like.
level of confirmation here. I'm like, you with me? Knock if you're with me.
I'm thinking you're looking for us to like add or tag onto this, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know whether he's serious.
I mean, what is an Indian really?
Just a guy
Once
that
you're
walked
looking
from
for
China.
Yeah, once you're looking for food long enough, I think you just become an Indian. You know what I mean? If you walk like 20 miles for a meal, I think they do. Like, all right, man.
I mean, think about how
Have feathers
badass.
on your head. You're like, who the fuck do these guys?
Think about how badass they must. They outwalked the Chinese.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone was going, I guess, east at their time.
To escape what? The cold or something?
Nah,
Like
they're just
glaciers?
like fucking. Let's check shit out.
That is tight. If like a continent kind of emerges in the ocean, I'd be like, let's go check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just came, just
Yeah.
come and go. Like the water levels rise. Like apparently there was a time you used to be able to like walk to Australia from like China. There was like a set of Polynesian islands
Oh yeah,
that they've
yeah.
all just kind of been submerged.
Right.
And, those
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I was reading the other day about the Indo-European language, like how like I didn't realize the English language is linked to like Arabic, all those like Indian dialects. It's all the same root language.
Yeah.
So like they said that every other person alive today speaks some form of Indo-European like languages. It's like English, French, Italian, all those ones.
Yeah.
Iranian. They're all based on the same root language. Sanskrit as well, which is a dead language now.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
like-
I've always said English is the best language.
It is. It should
And if your
become.
word is good enough, it'll become English.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll take it in.
Yeah, we'll just take it. It's
Torta.
a mutt. It's a mutt
Torta.
language. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, dude, language, they said every like 800 years, languages are complete. Like Old English is totally unrecognizable now. That
Yeah.
was the English language. It changes all the time.
Yeah, it evolved. It's
Yeah.
the sickest. It's the only
English
one that
is
really
the
does
best. It
that.
should.
Yeah.
We should just all knock it off and just go English everywhere. I'm not like I'm not saying it in a way like where I'm angry about it or whatever. I don't care.
No,
But it is the most convenient language.
because
in
we're
my
not
opinion.
saying we won't use those words. Just show us the good ones. We'll use them.
Yeah.
You know
Or,
what I
like,
mean?
dude,
We'll just
I
take
could
it.
go Spanish during like lovemaking, maybe. Just save them.
Yeah, I'm learning Spanish now. I'm like 2 years into Duolingo, but it
What?
sucks because they're teaching me such an old Spaniard version of Spanish. Like my wife is Puerto Rican, so she speaks Caribbean slang. And she's like, you're talking like the way someone would talk in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
It's kind of sick though. That's,
yeah, like you're speaking Spanish, but it's like no one talks like that.
That's Spain. I was talking. We went out and did like snorkeling. I talked to the tour guide, and he was saying that like when people from Spain come there, they're like their version of British people, basically. Like the way they talk is just kind of like, it just sounds like snobby, I guess.
Yeah. I got put onto that one of my earlier times coming to
That sucks.
Texas. I was in Houston and I met this Mexican girl who was just talking about how like they think Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, their Spanish is trash.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? But they said people in Spanish think Mexicans are trash, like the way they talk.
Yeah, they hold it down. I think having like a long colonial empire for a while, you can start to kind of look down on everybody as like kind of sucking.
Well, here's the other crazy thing.
Saying,
Apparently,
it sucks to spend 2 years learning a language and realize you've been learning like the snootiest version.
yeah. This was like when I was in college learning.
Spent 2 years working on becoming a condescending prick. You didn't even know it.
Just sound like an asshole.
No, I was just trying to.
Yeah, you turned me into an asshole. I paid thousands of dollars. Now I sound like an absolute jerk off. I could lean into that though, dude. Just fuck him up with some Vosotros. Be like, you guys don't know about that?
Yeah,
Is that like formal?
Yeah, it's formal.
very.
It's like the formal, like saying we. You like Vosotros, but it's only used in Spain, I believe.
Okay.
I don't even think they use it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just it's like an old computer language.
Yeah.
Like, it's the basis of shit, but no one uses it.
It's like they're indubitably, basically. Indubitably. I used to tell my teacher, my Spanish teacher in high school, she's like, you got to hit like the accent. And I'd be like, no, if I'm going to use this language, I'm going to try to get babes, and I want my accent because I never get to use an accent. Like, I can have a foreign accent. Why would I? That's also insane.
Right.
Like, at some point, it becomes almost like a total impression.
I know. Could you imagine like a
dressing up.
Mexican person just like doing a white accent to like nail English, and you'd be like, dude.
Yeah, relax, man.
I don't know.
Chill the fuck
if you
out.
matched an outfit to it, if you started dressing like the Count of Monte Cristo or something, and just, that would be nice. Just going into Mexican bars.
Yeah, they were like, darn Skippy. You'd be like, all right, tone it fucking down, brother. Tone it the fuck down.
Isn't that happening to Chinese too? Aren't they getting rid of all the characters?
What you mean?
The
Because
fucking
they're just
wingdings.
unworkable. Yeah.
Yeah, no one has time to draw a tiny waterfall.
And it's like, you can't. Exactly.
How do I say this? You have to draw like the sun and
You also
the stone.
can't put a tiny waterfall like on a keyboard.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. When I see like Chinese people texting on the train in New York, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like, you know,
dude.
it's like, how do you like, especially from like, you don't even know where to begin. Like, I understand they don't read like we do left or right, but you're like, wait a minute, is this the Matrix?
What do they
Like,
read? Bottom to the top?
I think they read up and down, and then also like left
Seriously?
or right. Yeah,
I think it's right.
They're just
to
playing
left
Sudoku all day long. Yeah, I'm all for, just like we'll pick a language and just all rock with it. We kind of have a little bit. English dude, literally, well, that doesn't count because like Arabic and all that stuff, whatever. But yeah, I'd say English, just,
It's the best.
It's the best, I would say.
It's the best because it can become anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't have weird sounds that require like your throat and tongue and nose to get involved.
True, true. It's a lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lazy language.
Dude, I got a haircut the other day, and it was at like the place my wife goes to. So it was like it was a very gay establishment.
Yeah. It was a salon.
Yeah. It's like literally a hair salon. And
Just like, it's a gay's barbershop.
There's got to be a word for this. It was literally a hair salon.
I'm such a man. I don't even know what this is. It's fucking gay. I'll tell you that.
Well, I was sitting there. Dudes are the best. He gave me a strict lecture. He's like, do you put product in your hair? I was like, not really. And he was like, dude, gay to straight. It's time you put something. I was like, yeah, it's a good sell. But I was watching ladies turn it on so hard when they like see gay guys. They all like act like hi. It's weird. They like do this whole, they kind of really sell this whole voice. And I came up with a theory. I really think like they are connected on like a soul level. I think like if you live a lifetime as a woman, once you like nail it, karmically, I think you come back as a gay man.
As a gay man.
Yeah. I think women after like 6 lifetimes come back as a gay man.
Yeah.
That's like their reward.
And they get to fuck dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a penis.
That's the reward.
And still like, like get all decked out with the clothes and all that stuff.
I don't know. Women, though, they're like that, dude. They're so disingenuous. They'll take on anyone that they're talking to.
They
do the same thing with like babies. You know what I mean? Like women, they'll put on a totally different facade and voice and bend down and talk to a child completely different. It's like, hey, bitch, I just saw you talk like an adult. Right there, and now you're gonna come down and put on kid voice for me? Like, women are psycho. Like
what
that.
even are you? They are shapeshifters for sure.
Absolutely,
they are.
They're all. It's like that
I've been
movie
working
Split.
with this concept now that like
it's crawling on the ceiling.
I've been working with this concept now that like a blowjob is such a disingenuous act.
How so?
No,
like because they're done with so much enthusiasm up front.
Yeah,
but the enthusiasm only gets less and less and less as time goes on. So clearly, like you were never really into this.
That's fair.
And it's like you can imagine, the more you've been with a woman, she loves you more.
Yeah.
So you should be doing that more, or at least with more enthusiasm, because the love has gone up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. So somehow it's like, oh, this is not an act of love.
Yeah.
This is more an act of manipulation.
I believe you. They are at root kind of those like Egyptian guys outside of like a mall kiosk. They'll like polish your one nail really well. And then it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam.
Polishing my nail.
I mean, how they do that? They'll get one, they'll smooth it up, and you're like, "That's nice." And like, all right, give me $500. Like,
right. I hate those things too because they don't come off for like a month. Every day you look at this one shiny nail, and you're like, "What does that say about me? What is that?"
I gotta imagine on some level for them the thrill is gone. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Blowjobs?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't
It's
understand,
but
but what I'm saying is, it's like if they needed something, they could turn it on the same way they turn on baby talk or same way they turn on gay talk.
True,
for sure. Yeah, it's I've been starting.
Requires some strategy on our part.
Yeah, true.
You got to create.
incessantly.
You got to create things that they need. That only a blowjob will give them access to.
This is turning into a red pill podcast real fast.
I want to start doing that. Just listening to red pill reels in bed next to my wife, because I caught one the other day. It's like, if your wife, as soon as a girl you're with stops giving you head, she doesn't love you anymore, and you're now a beta. And I was just like, dude, I'm sending this to her right now. Fuck that. It's so funny. She has lost all attraction for you, and she's thinking about another more successful man. She wants to suck their penis. Jesus. Those guys are just nonstop, man.
Right.
It's such a wild, like the men's rights movement is. It's like exhausting.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I get it. Yeah, we die in war for sure.
Right.
It's like, geez, take a fucking breath, man.
I just also like the fact that they are hiring streetwalkers. Like they literally just find prostitutes on the street. Like, yo, how much for your time for like the next 2 hours?
Yeah.
Do you want to come
podcasts
in
are
and debate? Like,
it's insane. Just 12 women and just being like, you guys are whores. And they're like, yeah, you're paying me. I can't.
Right. And they're just sitting there filing their nails like, yeah, okay, I'm a whore. And then like one is like actually trying to argue, but wait. And it's like, no, just sit and get your money, love.
Those are the wildest. I do feel like that would be a cool experience to just talk to 12 escorts at one time. I would simp out, so I couldn't. I would simp. Like, you guys' lives are actually really hard. And that's a good point, actually.
No one respects you.
Yeah. Sex work is weird. It's weird how sex work became like a lot of like very educated kind of white ladies got into this whole thing. They're like, I'm a sex worker, and they, like with they'll like show their tits on OnlyFans, like, we're united. It's like, dude, you're not a sex worker, man.
Yeah.
When the sex workers are like women who have no choice.
Yeah.
Being like, I'll do this for a month. It's like, dude, knock it off.
They just want to justify making the money.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's an internal conflict that's being externalized.
Yeah. Well, a lot of women have gone the other way with the soft girl lifestyle. Are you familiar with soft girl versus
soft girl? No.
Soft girl. So there was girl boss. We grew up in an era of girl boss. Sex in the City. It was all about bossing up. A lot of them are now going soft girl lifestyle. And I looked into it. It was started by Nigerian women who, due to like just rampant inflation, were like, we got to learn how to like get along without stuff. And it's all about just like focusing on pampering yourself, letting go of like your drive for success, and just going full self-care. So it's like a whole trend on TikTok. Soft girl. Yeah. Where you just wear like you just get super girly.
Yep.
And you're like, no, I'm totally okay with the man.
I'm starting to get that way now. That's what this long hair is about. Like, I've never had long hair in my life. Like, yeah, dude, I'm like taking care of myself. Like, I used to have like a low Caesar because I had like alopecia spots from just being a grizzled man out here that no one cares about. And now I'm like, I have a loofah, you know what I mean? And I like moisturize, and I'm like, wow, like who knew you could just be a softie and still be fine?
Yeah. Well, it's like tied into like politics apparently. Like the self-care was big because they're like taking a nap. The girls are just taking naps again.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole thing on TikTok. Like it's actually a political act to rejuvenate myself so I continue the fight. It's like, dude, go take a nap.
Turning a nap into a cause.
Yeah, for real.
That's insane.
I was reading an article about Sabrina Carpenter because it was actually it was a decent article. It was written, I think, by like a gender studies major. So it was like all this like it got like super complicated unnecessarily. But they were saying they were saying white women have appropriated the soft girl lifestyle, which was like Nigerian, Black American women more so, and white girls are just starting to do it more as like, I'm going to the spa, I'm a soft girl. But they were saying she is
appropriating the soft girl
lifestyle, which is like just
stolen. Yeah.
They're saying they're like warping it. It was all about like political naps. And like eggs costing 50 million jubilos or whatever the fuck, whatever money. I don't know what the money is.
Yeah. Whatever silly currency.
Yeah, that is a sick move for things like just rampant inflation and be like, dude, I'm gonna do a TikTok trend. I'm done trying to get stuff.
It's so funny. Just that's how you deal with inflation. Just take a nap.
Yeah. Take a political nap, rejuvenate yourself, do your nails, and just kind of like think about plot your next move, how to battle.
Yeah, taking pictures of your asshole, trying to figure that
out. Guys, this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You might not realize it, but guys face tons of pressure. Talk about any stigmas. Men face tons of stigmas. We can't express our emotions, dude, and it's just not fair. We need a therapist to teach us how to do that. Speak on the difficulties men face when seeking help with mental health. Sometimes you feel like a weak little girl, but you got to, overcome that and be a fucking man in therapy and outside of therapy. Real strength isn't about bottling everything up inside and hiding your faults. It's acknowledging that you need help and doing something about it. If you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world, talk to someone, a friend, a family, or a professional. BetterHelp has over 35,000 licensed therapists you can connect with. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. You should definitely do it. Guys, millions of people rely on BetterHelp, and based on the many reviews and 4.9 ratings in the App Store, it works. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/MSSP. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. But they're saying Sabrina Carpenter, I guess her, because she's like, her whole thing is she's like a small, petite. You know what I'm talking about?
I know her, yeah.
I'm just learning about this person, but she's a very small, petite lady. And they're saying, and it's actually kind of overt, her cover to her, I think her new album is the same as the book cover of Lolita. Which is about that man who was obsessed sexually with a 12-year-old girl.
Okay.
And her album cover does kind of copy that. And this lady who's like, I think like a feminist lady she's selling pedophilia and everyone's eating it up.
Wow.
It's like,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's fair. It's a
right.
fair analysis. And then she did like a big thing about the soft girl lifestyle and how it was stolen. I was like, all right, well.
Sabrina Carpenter did, or the other lady?
Yeah, she's saying she's like a warped version. They did that with Me Too. Me Too was black ladies started Me Too. And then it was just, it was like factory workers.
That makes sense too, yeah, because there would be the person that will actually speak up.
Yeah.
Like, especially the era that we came out of. Like, if someone was sexually assaulted, it's going to be a black woman to be like, no, that nigga raped me, okay? Like, and you're like, nah, girl, you need to stand up for yourself. Like,
dude, it was, for real, it was in like factories. Women were getting like their asses grabbed and stuff in factories. And finally, they're like, fuck this. And then like Gwyneth Paltrow was like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable on movie sets. And it became this whole thing. Well, I mean, a lot of them. Harvey Weinstein was.
Like, did you ever seen remember that movie Tu Wong Fu? Tu Wong Fu was like Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo and the other.
Yeah, isn't it
what
like
were they
Thelma
doing?
and Louise?
They were
but
in
they're
drag.
Trans? Yeah.
What?
It's fucking Wesley Snipes. What's the white guy from Roadhouse?
Patrick Swayze?
Patrick Swayze.
All wore the dress?
They were all drag queens or trans people, but like they're like driving a Cadillac across country, stopping through small town America and changing things, just making things fabulous, but also teaching middle America white women how to like stand up to their husbands. Like, cause it's like cartoonish evil. Like the man is like beating the woman around the house because he put pepper in the sauce, you know what I mean? And they're like, girl, you got to stand up for yourself. Like at one point, Patrick Swayze like goes in and kicks the guy's ass in a dress, you know what I mean? It was like weird, yeah, man.
It was like a Miss Doubtfire kind of situation.
Yeah.
He enters a swim meet and just crushes everybody.
Them in drag beating up husbands?
Yeah.
It's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
That'd be
existed.
such a
You didn't know
bummer.
that existed?
No.
Yeah, it's called Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. It's a very long title, like Don't Be a Menace.
And it was Snipes, too.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes, man. Like, yeah, and he's like
Who looked the most like a woman?
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, 'cause he's all like Puerto Rican down, you know what I mean? And oh, papi, and you're like, okay,
Like BBL.
like I still can't unsee John so feminine that way, you know?
Yeah.
He does a lot. He did a lot of like drag stuff back in the early 90s.
Really?
Yeah, he was like okay in the dress and makeup.
Yeah.
This is a theater man, and he's not even Puerto Rican. That's fake. He's Italian, actually.
Yeah, I've heard.
What?
Yeah.
He's Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife.
Surprised he
is,
goes into that movie be like, no, this is how you hit your wife. You fucking faint left. That's crazy, man. That's a fucking insane movie.
How'd you
man.
find that out?
The internet.
Oh.
Is he like all Italian or is it like a...
No, he's
it's
not
like
Puerto Rican. I think he did something like anti-Trump or something. And everybody dug in.
fuck.
Yeah, they dug
They
in.
always know though, dude. My
Yeah.
wife is Puerto Rican. She knows who's what. Like they keep track.
Yeah.
No, he's Filipino. That doesn't count. He's Cuban. Okay. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, they're very racist.
I do like intergroup beef. Like, it just makes me laugh when it's like Mexicans are like, fuck Puerto Ricans. You're like, damn, you guys are beefing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Makes you feel, you're like, all right, well,
Yeah, like
maybe white guys aren't the worst.
That's what I'm about to say. Do white guys do that? Do white guys have any inter-white guy beef? I
It's
mean,
fading. It was like my dad like held it down like fuck Italians. Like he was kind of. I mean, it wouldn't be like overt.
oh
where he's
yeah,
like stewing
Irish and
over it.
Italians used to hate each other.
We used to live
right?
in different. It was like I mean, not me, but
South
like my
Philly.
dad grew up. Yeah, it was Southwest Philly. They moved to Havertown, but they in Southwest Philly it was like he's like you wouldn't even go to Italian neighborhoods. It was just kind of like fuck that.
Yeah, I guess we were kind of squashing the beef.
Catholic school. I feel like you go to Catholic school and like all right, sorry.
But I think it was also because like most Irish dudes and back in the day all went into law enforcement.
a lot
And
did.
like a lot of Italian guys were up to no good.
yeah, true.
So I think that's kind of where that beef is going to start. You know,
True.
Yeah.
I can see that. There was a lot of Irish guys up to no good as well, but I think they were just quiet, not as flashy.
Yeah.
Italian guys were way too flashy.
Yeah.
They were. They fucking blew it.
Yeah.
Although I felt bad for the Philly mob, you know.
What, when they all got like
The last article I saw about the Philly mob was like they caught them. They had like counterfeit like cigarette machines and like jukeboxes.
yeah, really slumming it.
I was like, oh man, just let them have it.
Just
dude.
dinosaurs, dude.
Yeah.
They got busted for being
Fake
bookies.
arcades.
Yeah.
What?
They just had tokens.
Yeah.
Some Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yeah, they're like lost in time because it's like the last like standing organized group is like the Mummers, right?
Also dressed like girls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they. I remember in like the early 2000s, a lot of the bookies got busted. It was like Nicky the Hat was a big one, and they all just got crushed. It was a sick name, but they all just got like crushed. A lot of them lived out in like the Ridley Park area, like the suburbs surrounding Philly. They had like Italian club. There's like a club. When I worked for this guy, we used to go to this like one Italian club, and they all claim to be kind of like mobbed up, but they're all geezers.
Yeah.
They own like florist shops and stuff. They were kind of sick.
They all started doing that kind of that Sopranos thing, where like guys that were not in the mob were like, I'm in the mob.
Yeah, although that's the Italian curse. It's like your nephews, like my uncles. Every fucking Italian thinks their uncles in the mafia.
I hated meeting those guys.
So annoying.
Meanwhile, he's just he's got one jukebox.
Yeah,
Steals money from. Yeah, he's in the mob, dude.
My uncles are
Watch
the
out.
touch tune, the touch of tunes. Yeah, dude,
Touch tunes crushed.
my dad and his brother. So did like all the gambling websites. Just put them out. There's nothing. I guess they can still like sneak, like import women, maybe.
Yeah,
Shipping cargoes, but shipping containers. But
true.
I think the Ruskies got that under control. So
yeah. I guess like funeral homes is still kind of the play.
yeah.
There's got to be some way to do something with funeral homes,
dude,
but I know that's got to struggle also because from what I'm understanding, like my family owns a funeral home in Atlantic City.
Nice.
And they're struggling now
Business
because
is booming.
Yes.
it used to be.
God.
It used to be. But they're
Geniuses.
saying like younger people don't value. Oh, they're coming in like, all right, my grandmother died. What is the cheapest way we can get this done? You know what I mean?
Incinerator,
Like,
move on.
yeah. Like,
Because it's expensive, man. Yeah, you go in there. A lot of my dad and his brothers were a family-owned trash company, which was like a red flag for like people would say organized crime. They weren't at all, but they dealt with like trash company was largely controlled by the mob, and they would get like their dumpsters stolen all the time by mob guys.
Yeah.
And they'd have to go up and be like, "Give me my fucking dumpster back."
But I understand that now, man. Especially after
sucks.
living in a city like New York, where it's just like, hey, man, if we don't pick up the trash, things are going to get bad. For you.
Yeah.
So it's a good business.
Well, that's
to be in.
and that's sanitation. These were like dumpsters are more like private because like the city sanitation is kind of just like that's just kind of like city workers. But then if like dumpsters, like dropping dumpsters off at like hospitals and shit and picking them back up, and you just have a yard where you just dump all your trash and separate it.
Yeah.
That because you could get rid of anything or any you could. That's why the
Get rid
trash
of
was like
people,
super.
Yeah.
And the cement. That's why all the tailings did cement because you could just fucking pour cement over people, toss them in. It's true, dude. My dad would get dumpsters from the hospital, and like when people would come in with injuries, they would just throw their weapons away.
Yeah.
So they would get like guns and shit in the trash, and they were like, "Fuck yeah." It's kind of sick.
I know. And then they got weird because instead of selling them, right, in these younger generations, they're, I'll just sell these to my black friends. You know what I mean? So now you got black kids walking around with guns with bodies on them. Like,
Yeah, dude. The switches thing is terrifying.
Yeah.
Turning them automatic. And
Yeah,
just-
man.
That was
What is
scary.
that?
Yeah, you can put a switch on
There's
a
a
gun.
switch extended clips where now instead of 16 shots, you'll have like 32 and you just squeeze the button and it just
Turns automatic.
And it's
Jesus.
just children running around with extendos and no aim. They don't go to the range ever. Like, because their motto is just like, I'm just squeezing at the whole area and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy how that got
That's how I
caught
play
up
video
in like the
games.
YouTube algorithm too, where it's like financially, if you have like a cool like drill rap thing and it's like you can prove that you've murdered lots of people, it's like it does well on YouTube. People are like, fuck
Oh yeah, the young rappers. I don't even know any of their music.
No.
I only hear about them
Songs are
shooting
like 30
people
seconds.
or going to jail because like this person has confirmed they've murdered someone. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
They
who the fuck
they
are
do
they?
minute long. So every song's 1 minute long.
Yeah.
And it's just them being like, yeah, I definitely killed that guy. And you're like, all right, that's fucking crazy. It's fucked up. I've gone down those rabbit holes so many times where I'll get like invested in those guys and they die. Like you'll find out they died and you're like, damn.
We're talking about that last night too. That has become the genius of the music business pushing hip hop. It's like, let's just find a young crash out with no family that hopefully they'll get big enough where we could just collect their royalties forever. You know what I mean? Like they'll just die. They don't have children. No one cares. And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sinister model.
Yeah, you hire a new artist to kill off the old artist.
Yeah,
You need it for the credit
with him.
for your next album.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He's only going to shoot you a little bit. You won't die.
Well, also, I mean, even if it's not intentional, it's like, you're running a music label and once it happens once, you're like, that worked out pretty well for us. I could see it being like, that guy's a surefire bet. That guy's a good pick. Oh, you want to sell heroin? We'll give you a little bit of money. How about you get in there and get active? Dude, I could definitely see that happening.
So funny.
right.
Going in for a meeting. It's like, do you have anyone you could kill or?
Right, yeah. Do you have any active beefs with anyone?
Well, there's like subreddits where like people go on and give like the scoop, like this person is against this person. It's all because there's so much upside. If you pop off on the algorithm, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That is also scary to me where, like you said, these reaction videos where those videos also have like 250,000 views just reacting to what someone did on their live.
Yeah.
People just sit there and watch people go live and screen record and they're like, all right, cool. I got content now.
Yeah. I do like the streams, like the young black streamers where it's just dudes standing in a room with a fucking scroll of just people commenting.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there like eating a sandwich.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's fucking great.
Like who's the one guy? Kai Cenat.
Cenat,
He's
yeah.
huge. He's like his platform is massive.
To the point where Kamala Harris was like begging to get on the show during her run for election and he wouldn't let her on.
It is crazy that there are podcasters who seem genuinely more powerful than the presidential candidates. You're like, yeah, I'm good on her. Who else we got? Your booking service? You're like the presidential.
He went live to say that. He's like, yo, Secret Service keeps calling my phone trying to get me to have Kamala on. I don't want to be political, but
Kamala
I knew
needs
that
to
he was
sit
going to
in his
be.
bedroom.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be in those crosshairs when he did that stunt in Union Square.
What'd he do?
He said he was going to give out like a few PlayStation 5s, and like 250,000 kids showed up to Union Square, and it was like a massive riot. They destroyed the place, and it was like there was no brand that didn't see that was like, get that kid on.
That's kind of chum in the waters, putting out a bunch of PS5s.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
that's a recipe for disaster. 250,000 people,
And they just tore the place apart. Like his team had to get him out of there in an SUV, and there's like helicopter footage of like people are hanging on the SUV as it's speeding away. Like, they're like hanging on for dear life.
it was like the Iraqi extraction.
Yeah.
film.
And I'll never forget the day that happened. We were in the city. I was actually in Washington Square Park recording content, man on the street content for my podcast. And there's just like a helicopter just kind of like hovering. And I remember my wife, she's like, those are police helicopters. Like something crazy is happening right now. You know what I mean? And then we got home and saw the news and it was like, oh yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that is wild, man. That is so funny for just podcasts, just dudes in a room. Like it'd be nice if Kamala went on and did the Kodak Black, where she just like tossed a pill up in the air, caught perks out of the air. That's my favorite appearance on any kind of show.
Yeah.
Where he just threw a perk in the air, caught it in his mouth, and he goes, a little glitch for the Twitch, and just like lay there. It's like, fucking love that dude.
Those dudes, I love that they're just like by themselves going live all the time.
Yeah.
To the point, I'm not even sure whether they're real people anymore. Like, I don't know. There's no way Soldier Boy is a human being.
Dude, I got an opportunity to hang out with Kai Cenat once, and they just filmed his girlfriend beating him up, and then they stopped, and he was like, nice.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh,
It was just like a made up scene.
Yeah, like it's like the littlest things go. Like he's going viral right now as we speak because he was at the BET Awards.
Saw that.
And he was just in the parking lot, and fucking Wale is walking in the parking lot, and he sees him, and he doesn't know who he is, but he was nice. He was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. And then he gets in the thing, and the chat is just going crazy, like, "Oh, Wale," and he's like, "Wally, what the fuck is Wally?"
Yeah.
And then like the guy filming is like, "Wale, that's the guy you just." And he's like, "Oh, what'd he do?" And fucking then like. Everyone's like, yo, you don't know Wale, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And Wale, he's kind of petty for this because he does this a lot.
Yeah.
He's like online and he's always reading comments of what people are saying about him. So then he goes and approaches Kai Cenat like in the award show to be like, yo, that interaction got me looking crazy online right now, man, but we'll talk later. Like, and Kai is like sitting there talking to Snoop Dogg. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
It's also now you look crazy to be like, it's also insane to be like if he knew you, that's just how it works. Like if somebody doesn't know you, it's not that person's fault.
Right.
And you just got to let it go.
Right.
Especially if you're
He probably did know him though. He's just fucking with Wale. I'm on Wale.
I wouldn't recognize it. If I saw him,
It's
I would,
unbelievable the disrespect.
You'd be surprised what 21 and 22-year-olds don't know.
No, Kai knows.
Nah, man.
you think
Kai
he knows?
knows. He's the most plugged in guy. He almost had Kamala Harris on his
No,
back.
because here's the thing. It's been going on for the rest of the night of other older black celebrities that he didn't know.
Yeah, no,
Guys, it's got to be a test now.
no, he's doing a bit, dude. He's fucking with these guys.
I mean, you have the inside track.
Unbelievable.
You have the inside track.
I'm sick and tired of it.
What are you sick and tired of?
You show up to the BET Awards, you don't know anyone there? Bullshit.
He knew Snoop and Kevin Hart.
dude.
Who else do you need to know? To introduce everybody else.
When's the last time Wale put out a song?
I don't know a single song.
I know his songs from like 12 years ago.
Okay, but here's the other thing, right? Now,
Still.
you know Wale, right?
Yeah.
And remember when he was doing the stuff with Seinfeld?
No, what have?
He had an album about nothing, the mixtape about nothing. And all
I
of
thought
his
he was
albums.
making stuff with Seinfeld.
Well, he
thought you
did.
meant- I thought you meant-
He would do skits with Seinfeld in between the songs. But the way the project worked, he reached out, like he would do these mixtapes about nothing where he would play excerpts from the show to lead in the songs that he wrote.
Yeah, this is why Kai Cenat doesn't know who he is.
Exactly. But then he like actually reached out to Seinfeld to see if he could get Seinfeld to do these things. And when Seinfeld got the notice Same thing. What the hell is Wally? And like Seinfeld's wife happened to know. She was in the room like, oh, Wale. I love Wale. He's great. He actually uses clips from your show to do the thing. And if that didn't happen, Jerry would have said no. Jerry only said yes because his wife was like, oh, is it good? She's like, yeah, you should do it. And he did. But Jerry didn't know who the fuck he was.
Damn.
But Jerry's wife knows who he is.
Isn't surprising since she's
And Kai
19.
Cenat doesn't.
It's interesting. 'Cause, he didn't marry his young girlfriend though. I don't think.
Who?
Seinfeld came under fire.
No, yeah. No, they were just dating. Shoshana? Is that her name?
I like Macron's setup where he is married to a woman like 20 years older than him or something.
Did you see she like choked him out?
Yeah, I saw it. I think they were fucking around.
Yeah.
You catch me getting my hands to the throat all the time.
He was live streaming the whole thing.
Yeah.
The comments are going nuts.
I saw it. Well, there's like a for real. Did you ever hear about this? How they say the president of France's wife is a man?
Yeah.
There's like a serious thing into that. But apparently she met him allegedly when he was like a schoolboy. Mm-hmm. She was like his teacher. Yeah. And like they got married and now he's the president of France.
Damn.
Very French.
She really scouted
very
that out.
high.
Yeah, for real.
Holy shit.
High for talent.
He's like addressed it, I thought. Didn't he like talk about how it was like
He just went super French. He's like, our love was like none other. Blah, 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 blah. But there's like Candace Owens, like for real. There's like court.
she's mad about it?
She did like a full documentary.
supports it?
She thinks she's like convinced that the dude's wife is a man.
Yeah.
Like went full in, like requested one of those things where it's like they like gave her a deposition, like, yo, you got to stop saying that because like I think the press in Europe works where like if you say something about someone, you have to prove it's true. But in the United States, you can allege anything kind of you want.
Yeah.
And it's on them to prove it's not true.
Right.
Yeah.
So she sent a thing being, or they sent a thing being like, stop. And she was like, prove I'm wrong and I'll stop. And they're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Huh?
15 they started dating?
They met in 1990 when Brigitte was teaching the drama club and Macron was 15 years old. Now they're married.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they didn't start dating when they met. Like that was their first interaction, and that's fucked up that they're trying to show it that way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can meet somebody.
I think they are on record saying we had a romance when I was
at 15.
Like,
I think so.
Maybe shortly after.
I thought it was.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess it is possible.
It's also
'Cause
France.
I'm talking about it as if my mother-in-law, she had my wife when she was 15.
Okay.
And here's the crazy thing. I'm closer in age to my mother-in-law than I am to my wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's like a weird dynamic of how we all hang out. Like I'm 9 years older than my wife, but 7 years younger than my mother-in-law.
Whoa. Now, can I ask you, is your wife like healthy as a horse? I feel like you're healthier when you're born
poor like that. Yes, but like yes, but there's like a lot of psychological stuff that happened where like I can't tell whether this is like from being poor or just being Latina. You know?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Because I feel like that is like the ideal.
Why is Candace so mad? Does she feel like she's being tricked?
She's just a journalist.
Candace, like I feel like Candace, she knows the game. She's just trolling all day long. I'm always I don't watch all of her shit, but when I do, I'm always looking for her to go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, well, there's a guy. You remember the guy Timothy Leary from Harvard who like did a bunch of acid and like got kicked out in like the 60s or whatever. He like came to the conclusion like, dude, we should be having kids at like 16. Your parents should be raising your kids. Then when you're your grandparents' age, your kids should have kids when they're 16. He's like, it just makes the healthiest humans. 16, 17.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Maybe he said 18. I don't let me not put smart on his name, but
you said 14, 15, 12 or something like that.
But yeah, because there's a thing, man. It's like autism's on like the rise. We're not producing the healthiest kids,
right? Because you think we're making old babies.
Old babies,
yeah.
Soft cum, old babies,
soft shell crabs,
soft shell crabs. So it might be something. Maybe I have to look
just
into
gotta
that.
like have 16-year-olds just freeze their eggs and jizz.
Yeah,
and just keep it. On like
True.
a necklace. And break it when you're ready.
That's not bad.
Kids,
It's got. I don't think kids have sex anymore. Even
No,
I've heard it's
there
like
is,
on.
Yeah,
It's dropping off. It's
Right.
not as like it was.
they're all
So,
just jacking off and on the computer.
yeah. They're working.
Yeah,
They're working on the computer. They're jacking off on the computer.
Yeah, God bless them, man.
it's tough.
Okay. A quick break from the show for a special segment called More or Less Finals Edition, and it's brought to you by Prize Picks. The finals are on, and we're not just talking about basketball here. We're talking hockey, too. Twice the chance for players to show what they've got, and twice the chance for you to get in on the fun. Further prompts to riff. NBA Finals basketball thoughts. Hot takes about who's going to win. Is Shai just a foul merchant? I'm wondering that.
He is a foul merchant, but he's going to get buckets. I would take more every time on
More.
on Shea.
More.
Yeah, more every time on Shea.
More on Shea?
Yeah, every time.
More on Shea LaBeouf. You just heard that. Good call. Stanley Cup Finals thoughts, hot takes about who's going to win. Is it the Oilers' year?
Oilers are going to make a comeback. I believe it.
Do you think Canada is going to take it finally? Last time they won, believe it or not, was 1993.
I know, it was a long time ago. Canadians, 93. I want Edmonton to come back and win it. I think Draisaitl and McDavid are going to turn it on.
I want Canada to lose. Canada less.
Florida's in the catbird seat. I think they're up 2-1.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
we'll see.
Love
Why
that.
not? Yeah.
When were you way too confident about making a pick that fell apart?
Oilers to win the cup.
Okay, which team in the NBA Finals do you care more or could care less about?
Pacers care more. Thunder care less. But they're both good. They're
You
both
want the
good.
Pacers to win?
I think I want Pacers to win a little more. They're the underdog. Always go for the underdog.
Yeah, I kind of want the Pacers to win as
I
well.
want
if
them
I'm
to
being
win
honest.
too because I was just in that city and my God, they need it.
That city stinks.
The
worst city.
God, they need a win.
And SGA is on Oklahoma City, right? He's Canadian.
Yeah,
So
he
he's
is
rooting
Canadian.
against Canada.
Last
all
on
over
the
place
Canadian
here.
as well. They got a Canadian on their team?
Yeah, he's like one of the best players in the league.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Less. If they lose. I'm mad Canada won't let us buy their country.
I know.
I'm
Just
pissed
give it
off
up
about
already. Yeah,
Come on, join the fucking fold, man.
it would be kind of sick.
Owning Canada would be awesome.
Can't we buy it from the British?
Wouldn't it? It would also, if they were just one state and it's 51, like this settles that like election thing, right? Because it's like now it's an odd number of states.
Wait, why does it matter how many states? I don't understand.
Because then it's not like an even divide of like 25 went this way, 25 went that way.
Yeah,
It has
true.
to go one way because it's an
I
odd
see.
number of
I
states.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So every state just gets one vote. Just go state for
Canada
state.
would be hard dem too. They'd be
Yeah, probably.
pretty hard dem.
I don't know.
believe. Yeah,
You
those
get up in the
truckers. The
oil
truckers
country,
would get
yeah.
fired up.
Yeah.
Fired up.
Yeah, Calgary is like they're like Texas and Calgary.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens, guys. Any particular players, teams, or matchups that you've enjoyed? Has anything surprised you? Do you have any predictions for the rest of the playoffs? I think we got into it. I think the Pacers.
Yeah, I think I think my prediction is the Thunder's going to win every single of the next games.
You
but
think
I don't
so?
want to see that. Yeah.
Didn't the Thunder just lose recently?
Yeah,
They lost recently by like 1 and like a crazy loss, and then they blew them out the next game by like 20.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
So let's get into it. How do our hot takes fit into the Prize Picks lineups? Did I mention how easy this app is to use, guys? Please begin with your picks. I think we made them. We're going to go. You think the Thunder's going to win?
I think Thunder's going to win.
More on certain players.
More on Shea, more on Halliburton,
There we go.
more on I would go less on Jalen.
right.
And less on Chet. Oh, 8 rebounds, more on Chet.
What do they got hockey wise over there?
I don't see it.
Okay. Don't have the data. I'm gonna go more on Matthias Janmark.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's lock those 2 picks in, guys. So that's our take. Now it's time to lock in yours too with Prize Picks. Win real money with your best takes, whether it's points, rebounds, assists. Take your pick of more or less on their stat projection for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash today. Prize Picks is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. You can submit your picks in 60 seconds or less. It's so easy. We just did it. Download the app today and use code DRENCH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I got into sex early. I wish I would have waited.
How early are we talking?
I lost my virginity at 14.
You were in the drama club?
Huh?
You're in the drama club?
In the drama club.
What do you think waiting would have done?
I think even to this day, sex is still such a big priority. Like,
in your brain,
it's like it's too much of a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
And I see other people who don't have it as bad as me and how much more stuff they get done.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, yeah. And I'm so busy just trying to chase. Like I was talking about that last night. I was laughing about how the other night I'm hanging at the creek and there was like one girl there.
Yeah.
One girl. And I stayed fully occupied and talked to this girl. The minute she left, I was like, all right, well, see you guys later. You know what I mean? I love the mayor, all those guys. I'm like, well, I guess there's no reason to hang out with you guys.
Boy, I got real sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
This feels pointless now. Yeah, I know. There really is no point. Well, if you're like not trying to have sex, there's really no point of going out. I try to tell my wife this. I'm like, why are we going out?
Right. But it's also bad with me on even interacting with women in general.
Yeah.
Like if there's no potential of having sex, you'd be like, okay, what is the point of this conversation again?
Yeah, what
like,
are we-
I'm not trying to be rude, but like,
I can't even understand you anymore. I don't know.
where are we going?
It's
Are
just
we going to be
pure-
friends? Like, what is, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that. I genuinely think being like, it's one thing to be friendly with a woman, but to be like, let's chill. I still to my head, it's like, how? Why would you do that?
Even because of the age proximity with my mother-in-law, I don't talk to her on the phone. I
Yeah.
go through her husband for everything. Just
Yeah.
because in my mind, there's still that chance.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just, and it's probably all in my head. It's not real, but that's what I'm saying.
Definitely all in your head. That's insane.
Oh yeah, I can't afford her. You crazy? Like no.
I suffer from the same thing.
Can't call my mother-in-law. Something might happen.
Just FaceTime her with your shirt off. You're like, you got to stop doing it. I suffer from the same exact thing of like that small voice being like, is she trying to fuck me? I think every time I'll get like an Uber Eats delivery, I'm like, was she trying to fuck me? That
Oh
whole
yeah,
time?
yeah. I used to go through that like as a kid, like as a young adult, going to see the doctor. And like the nurse will say some shit like, okay, take your pants off and hop up on the table. And you're like,
That is so funny.
right, you trying to get it in real quick before the doctor comes? Like, what are we doing here?
It is so funny. Even when you're like 11 and you just think the nurse is going to walk in and be like, we've never seen a kid.
Yeah.
Never in our lives. You are a specimen. I need you.
Dude, when I was younger, I assumed
Just
I just
all bones.
assumed wrongly I had a huge dick. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then obviously I eventually learned, came to grips with the reality. I did not. But I just assumed I was just crushing it. Yeah. And then I became an adult and I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Standard issue for sure.
I still catch it every once in a while and I go, it's looking good today.
Yeah. The Austin Heat is definitely on my side. But I've turned that leaf where I'm like, hopefully it stays because I suffer from the same thing where it was just like, especially in a relationship, I'm like, I'm counting the days. I'm like, we haven't had sex in fucking 4 days. And I start just being really unpleasant.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I've turned a leaf now where I'm like, and it's kind of it's total reverse psychology. I think it's just a deeper ploy.
Yeah.
But I've been hitting my wife with like, nah, man, I'm trying to retain. Like maybe once a week max. And I even told her, I was like, I'll just flip the script on you. But I have, we were laughing about this, but I have done a thing where I'm just like, you let me know. I'm just gonna keep this shit to myself and just I don't look at porn anymore. People are sick of hearing me talk about this, but it's like I'm just not even. It gets to the point after like a 9-day kind of hold in, I'll start just getting like Terminator vision. I think my wife starts to pick up on it. Like, all right, dude, I'll fucking crank you off. Just to fuck it. Just
that's
so
the
you
point.
stop
She's
breathing.
she's paying attention to you,
Yeah,
which she
it
should.
is.
That's the thing that pisses me off sometimes when I see that in marriages where it's like a woman is hyper focused on the kids.
Yes.
She's hyper focused even on the animals and their need. And it's like, hey, you're not noticing the guy walking around with a fucking chip on his shoulder.
You know? I'm breathing like Darth Vader
Just
in the
holding
corner.
it.
My wife, thank God, and I hope she can keep this up, but like, she's even gotten good at giving me sex before attending events that she knows I don't want to be at.
That's nice.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, your grandmother's 69th birthday party? all right, I'm gonna go, but like, you know, she's like, don't worry, we'll have sex before you go. And then now I'm just here at the party, relaxed, like, hey, how you guys doing? It's good to see you all. Yeah.
I'd have the opposite effect on me. If you fucked me before the party, I'd be like, I'm not going to the party. There's no way I'm going to the party.
You need the carrot.
Right.
I can't go to the party. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually.
But you got to do it before, because women, they always somehow get tired or get headaches. Like, that's the interesting thing. I see now why women get so many headaches. Like, does your wife forget to eat a lot?
Yes, every fucking
it's the
day,
dumbest
dude.
thing in the world. Where you're like, I forgot to eat today.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking infuriating. And I'm like, all right, and it's classic, like, well, we have this in the fridge. I don't want that. It's like, then you're not fucking hungry.
Yes.
You're not hungry. Eat a fucking snack.
Yes. Yeah.
We have a bowl of fruit right there.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry for that.
Lick the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, that it has been freeing though, just being like I'll catch myself in that same feedback loop where I'm like, I should be having, and I'm just like, nah, man, just let it go. And it's like been very freeing.
It's such a funny strategy to hold in cum until there's like a real threat of violence. You're like, I'm gonna hold this in until I become so dangerous. She has to jack me off,
dude. After a while,
she just wakes up and finds him sitting on the foot of the bed.
Yeah,
fucking 5:30 in the morning. He's staring at the wall.
Yeah, dude. You start talking in like 3-word answers max. Like, yes, that'll be fine.
It's like when pigs become like feral and turn into a fucking. You start throwing tusks in like,
dude.
fur.
If I wake up at like 5:30, I'm like, fuck it, I'm up. My day started. Before I would kind of linger around in bed, be like, let me see if she's awake. And now I just pop right up. And that's another one. They're like, lay back down. You're like, oh, for what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If we're not doing anything, I'm going to work on my laptop.
that is the that is fascinating. That lay around in bed, letting the morning go because you're hoping that she'll wake up at some point and just be in the mood.
That's my prime time. It's a morning. She's a morning gal. So it's like nighttime, she's shattered. She's like going to bed.
Yeah.
Morning is like, when I can really get her going.
Right.
But
yeah,
now I just get up and I go.
Before the devil knows you're dead.
The
situation.
I get up and go, you awake? She's like, no. I go, well, bye.
Morning, though, is also dangerous because it's easy to stop dating if you're getting it in the morning, because you don't have to get dressed up for that. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And even now,
not even brush your teeth.
Yeah, it's just like, and then you're not going to get dressed afterwards. Like I've already achieved everything in life that I wanted today at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm done.
There's no reason to do anything else.
Yeah, but
I don't even need to go to work. I already got late.
Yeah, I'm done. I feel like that will set for me. It would. I'm bad. I'm trying to get better with this, with like married dates. Like, we haven't been on a date in a while. It's like, we're done dating. We're done with that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just me being autistic. I'm like, I need to get to my office and write. And
and
we need to go out.
The minute you try to reintroduce it, you don't even like it anymore. Because it's like, as older, especially as a married couple trying to date, it's like, then we have to deal with shit like parking and it's just like so many reasons to not do it once you stop doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only reservations 8 p.m. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do that. Let's do a 5:30 dinner. Come back, let the babysitter off.
It's also, I don't know, going out to dinner. I don't like being in a room with other people out to dinner.
Like a restaurant?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Valentine's Day.
Dude.
That's like the worst. I've gone out on Valentine's Day with her like a few years ago, and it's just like couples that have just met, like pulling the chair out for each other. And I'm like, all right, man, fucking relax.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, dude. Take it easy.
Right. You're not better than me.
And you're like, it's the word. You're sitting at the bar because you didn't make a reservation in time.
Yeah.
Everyone else is at an actual table.
Yeah, I fucked up this year. I totally put it off to the last minute and tried to do a last minute thing. I'm like, there's like a food hall we can go to. There's many different options.
Just the UT cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better with the dates. I gotta get better.
Valentine's Day. I don't think Terry Black's will be packed.
It's like many options. It's pretty cool. It's a mall food court. You can go shopping afterwards.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm trying to get much better with that.
Well, it's also the dates feel. I don't know. Dates feel unnatural. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They only feel weird because I've talked to you all day.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I think dates. You're being fake on a date, And now, if you're married, you're real. So it's like, I'm not turning on the fake thing.
Yeah.
Now. Like, what are we going to do, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Be like, yeah, I come from a big family. What else? Yeah, it's just us talking about our kids.
Right,
and both being like, fuck, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And we have like 2 drinks and eat dinner and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm taking her out for her birthday this weekend. Have a nice little trip.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What do you, anything?
Big birthday season.
We're going to Napa. We're taking her to Napa.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It'll be cool.
You know, like, let's go get fucked up.
Yeah. Let's get hammered.
Fight.
It's in the cards. It's in the fucking cards.
It's just 2 beers is all it takes to just rip the veneer off.
Yeah, we're fighting. We'll be in the back of like one of those little party vans, just be like, "What the fuck? No, you just.
Why did I do this?
Why the fuck did you say that shit to me in that fucking place?" Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah, shit starts coming up from years or weeks ago.
Or it goes the other way, or it's just like totally lovey-dovey. It can go either way. When the alcohol kicks in, that's when, if you're like 9-10 days deep, it comes out. You're like, don't even fucking touch me anymore. I saw this thing online. The guy said, if you're not giving me blowjobs, you think I'm a beta and you hate me secretly. And you've secretly been, what's it called, lily pad hopping. You're just fucking lily pad hopping to get to a high target alpha male.
It is funny. It is funny in their minds that it's like a girl does want to suck a dick.
That's what they were saying.
At all times.
Yeah, obviously.
So if they're not sucking your dick, they're thinking about another dick to suck, is their logic.
Yeah. I mean, or what I think that could be like,
there's no way they could just be living their lives.
Yeah. There's no way they can just be content and be like, thank God I don't have to suck a guy's dick anymore.
Right.
I'm on the account. I'm on the mortgage. I don't have to suck a guy's dick anymore. This is heaven. Yeah, I'm like for real trying to work my way into like kind of asexuality. Yeah. I heard you talking about this. I saw a clip of you talking about asexuality.
What'd you say? Into what?
Asexual is when it's just like
being non. Yeah.
I mean, it'll never happen because it's like I'm still a red-blooded guy. Like it builds up quick in me.
That's why I wonder what it was to be like one of those eunuchs back in the day.
So sick.
Like where like a king would just like castrate a dude and it'd be like, all right, now you stay and hang out with my wife and keep her company while I'm on the road conquering shit.
See, that would suck. It's the choice. Being able to like the total denial of sexual desire does seem like it's like the ultimate power.
You'd be so clear. That's why they were like the advisors. Like they were like the most trusted advisor. You'd be like, bro, hit me with like a clear.
It's so funny.
And like, dude, you're just trying to fuck the princess in Siberia. And you're like, you're right. You're right. I don't have to go invade that place. You're right.
I live in a state of total post-nut clarity.
It's funny.
It's literally no nut clarity. Complete just like, you know what? Is that really necessary? Like, yeah, I'm just spinning out, dude. I'm going to go. It's like every time they're probably like, your sire, I think you should just go rub one out. I think you'll feel it. Yeah, good call.
So funny, a guy being like, guys are nuts. It's like, well, maybe we should hire a woman advisor. No. Just get a guy, cut his dick off. That's what we need.
Yeah. Like, maybe we shall consult with the Duchess. It's like, dude, relax. We'll figure this out. That, and I think that was like an esteemed position. So if you just got conquered, you know, and they like cut your dick off, dudes would be like, lucky. You were just headed to be like a galley slave. You're like, dude, for real, cut my dick off. Just the bottom of a boat for your whole life. Just
rowing.
That's the way you come in and show your loyalty. Sir, I'm here to serve you forever.
I wonder if you get phantom
just tucked
phantom boners. You know, like
phantom limb syndrome.
Yeah. Or like they at least dream that they still have a
you
dick.
wake
You
up
know what
and
I
you're
mean?
like,
I feel like at that point your nipples would just get really hard. Your nipples would just stick out. But I don't think you would even really protect. Like you wouldn't have a lot of testosterone. I don't think at that point.
I don't know, but you still got to be. I don't know, right? You still got to be able to feel it. In a dream situation, you could have like having a wet dream with no.
You know, have you ever seen your dick in a dream?
No,
I don't think I ever have. It's crazy.
No. Which is weird too, because remember as a kid you would have like those like
other people have seen my dick in a dream.
Like I have this one where like my whole elementary school points and laughs. Stage.
So yeah, I've never seen my dick in a dream. They say you don't see cell phones in dreams. Typically, it's very rare to see a cell phone in a dream.
Yeah.
But
I've just started dreaming again. I think it's because I've reduced my weed intake, and man, I've been having nightmares, like full on nightmares.
comes back hard. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah, I had that. I went through a run of that. I went on like a 3-day bender watching baseball games. And then I came back and I like six nights in a row had every bullshit dream you could have. Teeth falling out, falling off a cliff,
Naked.
stuck in a wedge, naked, covered
Stuck in a wedge sucks. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done stuck in a wedge where it's like almost like a lucid dream, and it like fucking. I'm like trapped under a staircase, being like, "Dude, get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah, it sucks. Covered in bees. It was covered in bees.
You're just waking up and watching the Phillies again the next day. It's like,
Dude, it was so sad.
what's a 3-day baseball bender like? That sounds kind of nice.
It was fucking awesome. My lady accidentally bought tickets to the entire like college baseball regional final, and so there.
Oh, so this was live.
Yeah. So I live right next to the baseball stadium, so we would just wake up, walk over to the baseball stadium, start drinking, watching like Houston Christian versus University of Texas San Antonio. It was great.
I thought you were in front of the tube.
What?
I thought you were in front of the tube. I thought you were going like full pop-up mode. I'm like, that's powerful.
No. We were going to the game, just getting hammered.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I like that.
But then, the dreams afterwards. Normally I'll get crazy dreams, but this was just like straight out of the textbook.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Teeth falling out's bullshit. I get
Yeah.
teeth falling out, jumping and floating. That's a good cool one I get every now and again where I can jump and like hover in the air.
Yeah.
Or just somehow like jump and then like fly like I'm like a plastic bag. I get those a lot where I can jump and it's kind of like, and I'm like showing everyone, I'm like, dudes, I knew I could do this.
That's
and I
crazy.
fly around.
I feel like flying is the hardest thing to do in a dream.
I fly. I do.
Yeah.
I get like not like pure flight, but I can jump and I can like float my body over buildings and come back down. It's like really realistic. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm coming down hard, and I'm able to like. It's pretty cool.
It does feel like a measure of your confidence.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like somewhere in your brain, you're still going, there's no way I could actually fly, but I'll sail along like a bag. It's like I am doing it.
Just my brain telling me I'm just drifting pointlessly through life.
Yeah. I've had those because I've never flown in a dream ever, but I've tried. I do the same. I jump super high, but then I just come back down. Then I wake up and I'm like, I was a fucking dream and I couldn't fly.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Time
So
for the game.
disappointed.
Time for the clean Raiders to play. We had a motherfucking hour. All right, let's stop and slide in the Patreon.
All right, word.